Yeah, I already ordered my new with laptop, not laptop lah. I would say tablet, notebook.
Oh, that's good. Hope it comes soon.
Yeah, it's not for game lah, but it's okay
It
lah.
is for game. It's for game.
D&D game,
Yeah.
not Steam,
I
not
mean,
Dota 2 or something
yeah.
like that.
That's why. That's why you don't have. That's why because of that you don't have to go like ultra high specs. Like that's why when I bought a laptop, I also just got like an i7, Intel, Dell. Like, is it good enough to run
Ah,
my games lah and stream as well without much problem?
mm.
But
Because I
nowadays,
buy the one that the notebook touch. If you
mhm.
know lah, the notebook that the size of tablet, you can touch
Okay.
screen it. That one. That they have offer in Shopee, so probably next week.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably next will.
Okay, guys. Is everybody here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Lena does joining us tonight because she is feeling a little bit under the weather. So we can just move ahead. Is everybody ready?
Sure.
Okay. So I will roll a d6. Quick recap. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Queen, do you have inspiration already?
I don't think so.
Okay, so can you give us the recap? Grab that inspiration. What happened to us last session?
Um, Basically, we went to the rooftop. On the way to the rooftop, we fought with a bunch of elementals. When we arrived at the rooftop, we see a lady floating in the storm with electricity coming out of them, and she happened to be the wife of Eldon Vargas.
Mm-hmm.
And Eldon Vargas showed up. We confronted him, and then we fought all of them together. The green dragon somehow came back, and then we punched the green dragon in the balls. Uh, the green dragon fell off into the storm, and we did not manage to salvage the body. We cornered Eldon Vargas onto one of the battlements, or was it one of the towers? Anyway, he was cornered. We knocked him out. We killed him, and then the lady was very enraged. She attacked us much more furiously than before, and then we managed to kill her too.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we went to talk to the people at Helmshold, and they gave us some rewards. I asked for some holy water, and then we exchanged more informations. Lady Salanidris showed up somehow, and then she took Zan away with her.
All right. But practically, you guys kind of headed back together towards Blacklick District together. You did kind of uh, escort, right, company Lady Salanidris back to her house as well, along with Zan. And you did kind of
Mm-hmm.
like speak to her and discuss a few things on what was happening. But today's session is a little bit different from the rest because I believe after session after combat, I'm also getting quite tired of that. So today is a little bit more role play than usual. We will be having all of you going through 2 weeks of downtime, 2 work weeks of downtime, which is equivalent to 10 days. And the downtime activities are the ones listed in like PHP and DMG. But basically, if you want to do anything outside of the downtime, like maybe meeting someone or talking to someone outside of that, that can be arranged as well without an issue. That will all be done in this session. Since Lena is not available today, we'll handle her session another time. But she'll technically be not with you guys unless there is a reason for you guys to be together. Yeah. So she's kind of gone off and done her own thing. But yes, you guys are kind of left to your devices for 2 work weeks. News of what has happened in Helmshold has come back to Neverwinter. And at first, there is kind of like disagreement about what has happened there. But apparently, you had some hand in it. there is rumors of the wandering tide having shown up there, and right after that, the storm kind of dissipated. And as to what really transpired there, only the people at Helmshold and I guess you guys know. So, with that, what, if anything, you guys would like to do first? If not, we can do downtime straight away, and we'll just go in order.
I would like to cast Speak with Dead
On what? Who?
on Eldon Vargas. I think we still have his body, right?
Yes. Technically,
Uh,
you would still have it. It's with the barracks. You can easily just go inside the infirmary and kind of have a look at the body and anytime since you brought it there.
mhm.
Okay. Are you doing this by yourself?
I will call the others to participate as well.
Okay.
I would like tap Morgoros on the shoulder and say, "Hey, I think it might be a good idea if we speak with Eldon Vargas's body."
I'm okay with that.
Wait, you're gonna speak with a dead person?
Yes,
How does that work?
I have a spell that can allow us to communicate, not effectively, mind you, but still possible.
Oh, sounds spooky.
You bring
I'm
back to
in.
life.
So, are all of you accompanying Queen?
I take out my holy symbol and then I tap it on Elder Vargas's head.
Mm-hmm. And as you cast this spell, speak of that. Since it's within the last day that this happened, the spell goes off. You feel an aura start to appear around the body of Eldon Vargas. And this like shimmering kind of invisible aura kind of vibrates up to a point that you see the eyes start to vibrate as well, and so does the mouth. And the head of Eldon Vargas starts to move. And his eyes pop up immediately open and looks towards you. Its mouth wide open, just stares at you. What do you want to ask it, Wayne? Wayne? Wayne, are you there?
I'm there.
Okay. Well, all of you are there. But yes, what would you like to ask it? You have 5 questions.
I first look at the others. So, do any of you have anything to ask him? Snow?
About the dragon green, the green dragon. He
Well,
have
I
anything
think,
relative?
yeah, the Green Dragon, one thing. Also, any existing, any ranking members of noteworthy members of the Asmodean, whether he knows anyone.
So, Queen, what do you ask?
I just relayed a question to Eldon Vargas.
Exactly what do you ask? Because you're the one asking.
Well, Snow just asked a few questions, right? I can just ask those.
Yeah, so which of those are you asking first?
The dragon one.
Okay, so specifically, what are you asking? You can't just say the dragon one.
Snow, can you please repeat that question? I have a very bad
Okay.
short-term memory.
Okay, so
Oh,
no.
sorry.
So you.
Yeah, I mean, or Snow pulls out a parchment and just scribbles down the list of questions we're gonna need. So,
Maybe you would like to discuss this before you go ahead, but yeah, I can go ahead, Snow.
First question would be, what is the relation between Chartilosax and you?
What relation? The head will go. I don't have any relation to the green dragon. He was there when I arrived.
Oh.
Do you know the names of any other high-ranking members of the Ashmodean cult?
Yes, I do.
You used the wrong word.
Evil.
So that's one question burned.
3 more
we
questions
should
left.
burn. We should burn Eldon Vargas. Even in death, he continues to defy us.
What are the names and the identity of the Ashmodean cultists that you know of?
Alright. What are the names? Okay. Please reveal this much to you. Okay, 1 second. I don't know their names. Never speak of names with each other. But there is 2 of them.
Zero.
There's 2 of them.
Location. In the location.
I have a question if you'd like a suggestion.
Sure.
Is there anyone who would be most interested in knowing that you're dead?
Okay, that's the 4th question. If you ask that, he will go. Yes, the Ashmedai.
Just the straight up Ashmedai.
2 of them.
Which once again makes me think that this wasn't just a one-time thing.
Said there's 2 of them. Do you guys think it's the 2 that we met at the Mon's warehouse?
I don't think so. No.
No. These guys. Okay.
Uh,
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, that I think that used up the last question.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You still have 1 last question. Just kidding. Hey,
How about
Ryder.
this one? Give me a detailed description of how you identify other Ashmodean cultists while undercover.
The head just looks at you, Snow, and just goes. Brand. And you see the entire head like almost immediately die on the spot again. And with that,
Oh.
the spell fades.
Finding the brand's not easy.
Can you cast it again, Queen?
No, it only works every 10 days. Maybe after all of the after some resting, but not now.
We have
Okay.
to have someone gentle repose them in the meanwhile, I suppose.
Yeah, I gentle repose him again just in case.
Okay, sure. You cast Gentle Repose on him, let his body stop decomposing again, and yes, leaving it there. You also notice the body of his wife right next to him as well.
Oh, I
Do
could
not-
ask the wife some questions. Do we want to ask the question?
Giving him up for burial.
Just having these two.
I
Technically,
don't think her
they've not
wife.
been arranged for buried yet. You will know that the soldiers basically placed them there as evidence because this is just you brought them in the last day, so still needs time to process. You're not sure how long,
Okay.
but usually these things take time.
Oh, okay.
So, do you want to
When
cast?
do you?
Okay. I'll cast it.
Mhm. And this time on Karis Melgas, the body, her head as well, starts to vibrate. Looks towards you, and you swear you see a little bit of lightning crackle at her eyes, but they immediately dissipate as they kind of gray out, but her mouth still moves. May I ask you 5 questions?
What exactly did the cultists threaten you with? Yeah, because we keep hearing Elden Vargas say they had no choice. They had no choice. So what exactly did they try to do?
Okay. She will say, "It did nothing to me."
Huh? They didn't do anything to you.
Maybe they're willing.
It probably meant that she wasn't involved in the conversation. When did your husband get involved with this Ashmodai mess?
Do not know. Was very sick.
Ah. What were the things you have done to help the Ashmodai cultists?
I have done nothing.
Huh? I look at the others with a very confused expression.
Makes sense. She was in Helm's Hole.
Wasn't it he that they wanted for interrogation? But the sickness that she had was from the cult, was it not?
Well,
Yeah,
the
that ran
Ashmodai
on
cult
Make
is
me-
not
I
the
say make me a
only.
history
It's not
check.
the only cult in
Make me a history check.
Neverwinter.
History.
Yeah. Vargas. Valerian. Yeah, Valerian can do that as well. So technically, Valerian asked the questions. But 10, you do remember that he did mention. What was it again? She was already afflicted with this long before he had to deal with the Ashmodai.
Okay.
I'm wondering if there's some sort of elemental connection to her.
All right, 3 more questions, guys. The flies on the bodies swarm around you. You feel the heat of this underground storage area. It is
How
not
did you gain
nice.
your powers?
That is a very good question.
I'd ask her what organization she was affiliated with.
Yeah, we could ask that next.
Not that she's going to answer it, but I'm wondering if she had something to do with some elemental cult.
Who knows?
I was born a storm sorcerer of Khmer. My powers come from my own nature. Weather magic about balance.
what affiliations did you have? With and sorry, what affiliations of organizations did you have?
None was exiled from Khmer. Came here.
Oh.
Last question. I'm surprised none of you guys are like inciting what she's saying. Okay. But never mind. We'll assume that
Oh,
you trust them
they're-
well enough.
They're capable of lying?
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I don't think that
They have no compulsion to give
Well,
you
her
the
body
truthful
language tells
answer.
me
Yeah.
she's dead.
Well,
Not
she's
familiar
dead.
with this
sorry.
spell.
Only her mouth moves. There's no body language.
Oh,
Sure.
then I guess we would be rolling insight on every answer.
I don't know. I mean, we can't exactly determine whether she's saying the truth or lying right now. We have no
You can.
reference to.
You can
Yeah.
if you try to incite her. For example, for that previous question, if anybody wants to incite whether she's just telling the truth or whether it's something else, then you can always roll for insight. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think
You
so?
know,
I mean,
I'll
they're all
try.
pretty much the same question.
I mean, dead people can't lie, can they?
Dead people
No,
can't
it's
lie,
just-
especially.
No, it's just like all enthralled by.
Well, dead
listening
people are
names
supposed to
and-
lie still.
Isn't that?
Well, yeah, you have no idea.
Isn't that the saying?
You
Isn't
have
that
no
the
idea.
saying?
So. But yes,
Should
we
we
have
ask
one
the
last
cause
question.
of her exile? I don't know.
I ask her right now, other than your husband, if you were still alive, who would be the first person that you contact in case of emergency?
None.
I'm going to try and insight that.
Yeah. From what you can gather from what she said so far and her connection with her husband, I think she probably only has her husband, most likely.
So she really didn't have much way in social interactions.
Well, she was kind of mad and then like straight away sent to Helm's Hole once she got here. So
She's a bit of a dead end, I think.
Yeah.
basically,
I think she was
okay. So
Yeah.
I just tried to kind of like summarize the story. Eldon Vargas kind of brought her here to Neverwinter to seek aid, and like throughout the Sword Coast, he's been trying to seek aid, and it is here that he did manage to do so by looking for the Ashmanai. At the same time, the Neverwinter government like literally took her wife, put her into Helmshold, and he had no choice. He basically kind of like riled up the Ashmadai and used them in order to kind of like cover screen that he wanted to go over there and save her.
Oh. Oh, I thought the cult of Ashmada had a much bigger goal in place, but instead it's basically Eldon Vargas using them as tools to infiltrate Helmshold. I thought they were trying to summon the big demon guy or something, and then Eldon Vargas came along and they worked together, etc.
Probably.
That you're not so sure.
Probably. They did storm temple.
And then I stretch my shoulders and say, anyway, that's all of my search spell slots for the day. For the day. I'm not sure if that helped, but it was better than just not trying, I guess.
So
I'm gonna head to the blacksmith and see how the mirror is coming along.
All right. So
Snow
any
is just gonna
yeah. If
poke
you guys
the
yeah
head
ordered.
and just-
Sorry.
I know Snow is just gonna poke the head and watch it flop, and then she's gonna say,
Oh,
"Wicked."
yeah. You poke it at Karis's head. It just flops to the other side. The tongue sticks out. But other than that,
"Wicked."
you guys
Okay,
start heading out back into the streets of Neverwinter. And technically, you guys would right now be in the still in the Black Lake district, but you guys are welcome to explore and do whatever you wish before your downtime starts. So, anything else that you wish to cover first, you can do that.
Right. Salah Ninja is buying potions.
Mm-hmm. Easy enough. You
Hey.
while at Salandris's, you were able to buy those potions for you. So she did mention the previous price of them, which was um, let's see it. Notes, space. Wait, did I not write it down? Oh, there. 50 gold pieces for regular healing potions and 300 gold pieces per healing ointment jar.
A full jar, or is it just a dose of it?
You're not sure, but basically they have batches of it. So when you buy the jar, you will roll for 1d4 plus 1, and that's how many doses are
Okay.
in the jar.
300, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, then I will spend 350 gold to buy both.
Okay, sure. So you can roll 1d4 as well.
Aww.
Oh, that's sad. But alright, there are 2 doses within.
That's fine.
You'll get, yep, healing ointment. And Salah Nidris will go, thank you. Anybody else?
Do you have enlargement potion?
She goes, unfortunately, I only deal with these healing potions. Or if you need to get something like a little bit more magical, I will need to order them. That will take time.
How long does it take?
A couple of weeks. Probably some downtime.
Oh, I see. Oh well, 2 healing potions.
Alright then. She coughs up 100 gold pieces for her. She will hand you 2 healing potions.
Florin, do you need one?
I have one, so should be okay.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Alright.
Okay. There's nothing else. Any random shopping you should get rid of doing right now, you can do that as well.
Yeah, wanted to buy powdered silver.
Nice.
Let's get powdered silver.
Sorry?
Powdered silver.
Powdered silver. How much powdered silver do you need to buy?
100 GP.
Oof. Make me
Wow.
Make me investigation check.
How much is it, Eddie?
100 gold pieces?
Oh,
100 gold pieces worth. So with an 8, as you search around, nobody sells, like, you can find, like, silver dust, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. But the blacksmith will go, if you wish, we can grind it down. I guess it takes a bit of work. You get us a silver bar, and we can grind it down for you. Probably cost you at least about a bit of day's work, about 102 gold.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Sounds like a.
And easily enough, you'll be able to collect it next day. But yes, you just add it right now. Be 102 gold. You'll grind down the silver bar for you. Have your silver dust, 100 gold pieces worth. All right. Other than that, anything else you guys want to buy and sell? Now's a good time.
Well,
Yeah, mostly some weapons. Yeah, weapons.
Weapons. All right. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for weapons and armor. Whip, kill mail, and heavy cross.
Weapons. There is armor. Cool.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
all
let
available
me
to
check.
you from the docks market. Uh,
Yeah, I'll just check. Should be about was it 102? Another 100.
Yep. So if you're just buying any simple magic, like regular items, yeah, just minus it off. I trust you to put it into your own D&D Beyond items, like that. But yeah.
Selling
Anything
off.
else you guys would like?
Selling is half price, right? Selling is half price.
Yes, selling will always be at half price. If you're selling magical items, it's a different case. However, you won't be able to sell them immediately,
Just regular.
including potions.
Just regular.
Regular stuff, adventuring items, armor, regular weapons and armor, you can be sold at half price.
How much can I get for my chainmail? Is it half? Is it 50%?
Yep. So if chainmail costs,
Chainmail is 75 gold pieces, I think.
so it
Right,
will
so
Yeah,
I'd get
be,
correct.
37 gold, 5 silver for
37.5.
selling it.
yeah, 37 gold, 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy Splint.
Yay! There's an upgrade. See, life slowly upgrades itself. Mograth, you don't have to worry. You hit to that plate eventually.
I know, but now I need another. How much money to be able to get the heavy? To get the
Plate.
plate.
It's right
Plate,
Get
you're
the
gonna
grade
need a
and
lot.
Eddie hits you anyway.
there.
It's 5.
I have finally
Oh,
21
yeah.
armor. Does the 26 hit you? God fucking damn it!
Oh yeah, Eddie. Tinker tools. How much did you say before?
How much?
Tinker tools. Tinker tools.
Tinker
Tools.
Tools is like 50, I think.
50, I think.
Tinker
In
Tools
D&D,
are
but
more expensive.
They're not.
50 gold
is
pieces.
it 100?
Wow, it's 50.
Yeah, it's
It's
50.
one of the
Alright.
more expensive ones.
Yeah. All the tools
Yeah.
will also be able to buy. Yeah, all will be available because it's less than 100, right? Yeah, all is available.
How? Okay, and the other one is Dole Chimmer. I'm gonna throw away the old one.
Wow, you buy yourself a
Is it-
nice list.
How total? How much? Is there an electric guitar in here? No.
The closest you get to that kind of thing would probably be a lute, I guess.
Look. But no, I only master of Dole Chimmer.
Viol, maybe if you want it for sound, but never mind. Hey, I played one game where this bard, like with Tinker's tools, made all the instruments join together so that he was a moving instrument. Basically, one time he can play all the instruments one shot.
How does the Tinker tool work, Eddie?
How does the Tinker's tools work? So if you don't have proficiency with it, you won't be able to roll any rolls with proficiency, but you can still use it. For example, in Xanatas, it would allow you to maybe tinker around with like gears or Tinker's tools. Xanatas.
Because I have.
Eddie, I have a
proficiency with it.
question.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Before I buy the regular Splint,
Mm-hmm.
let me find it.
Oh, 25 gold. Wow. Dole Chimmer is quite expensive. Wow.
Yeah. So with the Tinker's tools, you will be able to repair stuff.
Armor,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Splint armor of gleaming. How much would it cost?
Ooh, that is gleaming is magical, right?
I mean, it's an aura. It just says the armor never gets dirty.
Oh, yeah, it's a magical. No, you won't be able to get magical armor at the dock markets. You would definitely have to search for this, and so far you have probably not come across a magical like armor shop here in Neverwinter as of yet. Ooh.
Well, that would be something that
Yeah.
I could possibly. I'm gonna use my Stone of Sending to Lisette,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to just casually ask, where in Neverwinter would someone of my meager means be able to locate magical armor?
2, 3, 4. All right. Lizette will reply, "Oh, you'll need access to the Enclave, Protector's Enclave district. There is a shop run by a dwarf. The shop's name is Shining Knight Arms and Armor.
Okay. Snow, there's no.
The symbol that they gave us for finishing up what we did, does that give us access?
Symbol? What symbol?
They gave us some sort of medallion or emblem.
Oh, for the household?
Oh, Helmshold gave you an emblem, yeah. That was for Helmshold.
Is that just for Helmshold, or is that something for
Yeah.
Neverwinter?
That's mostly for Helmshold. It's like recognition of you guys like coming there, like what have you done? Anytime you head there, you basically have kind of a favor with Helmshold and the people there.
All right, I'll just go ahead and get the regular splint then for now.
Okay, no problem. Gleaming.
Snow, can you hold the hunting trap?
Hunting trap?
Yeah.
I don't
never gets
really know
dirty.
how to use those.
Okay.
Just ask someone to prestidigitate for you, like
Yeah,
Heather, I
like,
think.
for free. I think you'll be paying like an extra, like splint would be an extra. Oh, it's 200. Nah.
The hunting trap is quite heavy. Even the dual chamber is quite heavy. Wow.
Yep. Even the Tinker's Tools is 10 pounds, man.
You're basically holding a toolbox with you
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
Of the
armor.
builder, yes. But
Oh
yes.
man, I wish we had.
Okay, so just to let you know what the Tinker's Tool can do, you can repair like pretty much any mundane object lah. If it's a little bit more
Oh.
gear working, you might need to roll for it, obviously. You won't have proficiency since you don't have, you're not proficient with the Tinker's Tools. Other than that,
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you are? Oh, in that case,
Yeah.
then you can roll proficiency. But other than that, you can also gain advantage on rolls such as determining the history, age, and origin of objects. Even if you only have a few miniature remaining pieces of whatever the original was, you can investigate a damaged object lah, basically, and how it was damaged and how long ago. You can also repair damaged objects. You can restore 10 hit points to a damaged object for each hour of work. And you obviously will need raw
Ooh.
materials to repair it, maybe even costing some money depending on the materials that are required to do it. And you will definitely need, if it's a metal object, an open flame hot enough to make metal pliable, meaning you need a forge at least, not just I cast bonfire. That's not gonna do it.
Alright.
Yeah. So other than that, yeah, there's a lot of things you can actually like repair disabled device, repair an
Yeah.
item in half, improvise a temporary item using scraps. You can do a lot of stuff.
I should have taken artificial.
Like now you always ask like, how do I can I use the grapple? Can I put my spear on the rope and then I throw the spear and I pull the rope back. Now you can do it with this item.
Oh really?
Now you can
Wow.
make items like this. You can improvise a temporary item using scraps.
Okay, this is good.
Basically, you have like a variety. It's like a hand tool set inside got thread, needles, whetstone, scraps of cloth, leather, small pot of glue. You can makeshift do something. I've seen people use Tinker's tools to make like a small distraction, like make another person there, and then they like cast a sound so that like guards or something go and check it out. Then they like when they're there, it's not like, oh, this is nothing. They literally go up to it, touch it, and like, what the hell is, like, you literally have no idea what it is, and they get like even more confused.
Yeah, it's like a training dummy thing.
Yeah, I've seen.
You can put a
Oh.
cardboard person over there, and then you make a sound, and they'll go investigate. What's this?
What's this? Whoa! And they see like a chick, like, oh, they stand there for a while.
Well, that sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
A lot of things you can do.
Oh,
But yes, anything else?
forgery kit. I realize I have proficiency, but I don't actually have it in my inventory.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime that you guys have proficiency with any kits, now is the time to buy any cool kits you might need. So, forgery kit itself. Go. Forgery. Wait, is it not here? Oh, it's in Zenithus. Hold on. Oh, there it is. 15 gold pieces.
Okay.
Mogra.
Yes.
Do you mind if you hold the hunting trap?
Do you want me to hold a what?
Hunting trap.
I can hold it for you.
I cannot hold it.
Yeah, it's basically asking like, bro, it's too heavy for me. Can you hold it for me?
All right, yeah. You take one grappling hook. No, not grappling hook. Hunting trap. Oh boy, that's my mug.
Just
I
do remember to
can't
take
carry
it.
everything.
Do remember to take it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I already take it off. Yep, I'm done.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
reminds me. I'll buy some Smith's tools. Sorry. I just realized I don't
Ooh.
have one.
Ooh.
Now you have someone who can repair shit in your grove.
Yep.
She can even make armor for us,
Yeah, at a price.
Mm.
Technically, you
and
you have
and
proficiency
given
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah,
given
yeah.
enough
Oh, wait.
time, yeah.
Given
Eddie, how
enough
long does
time,
it take?
you could probably also forge a magical weapon and armor.
Yep. Wait. The magical armor. How does it work for the forge?
It depends what you want to forge and what raw materials you have. I will allow you
Oh, I
guys
see.
don't necessarily have to follow the same magical list. This is technically, um, how you'd say, my homebrew version of Neverwinter Nights. So if you wish to create something that has never been created before, go ahead and try. Even up to the point of creating new spells that you have never heard of before. You can try.
Oh.
You've heard of researchers and people and like to that point that they actually do try to do that, but you yourselves have never come across doing that yet. But yeah, you can try.
Can you create a shotgun? No, just kidding.
You would have to ask around, but yeah, you would have to do some things. Definitely check around if there is
Nah,
a
I don't
shotgun
think so.
or
I don't
a
think
bassoon.
so.
You mean you haven't checked? You don't know. I can't say anything because you haven't seen
I-
one as of yet.
I think cannon is already in this world.
Yes, that is correct. You would probably have seen cannons on ships that pass by, so you would know lah, like pirate ships and stuff like that have cannons.
Oh, but minigun like handgun
but
pistol.
know that the bigger ships only would have cannons. Like the smaller ones all usually have the trebuchet, the mangonel, the catapult.
Oh,
It's like siege weapons, not so much the cannon.
oh really? It's not like the
Not like
Pirate
every ship.
Caribbean
Not like every ship. No, not like every ship. Like the bigger ship, like the war galleons. I'm talking about like huge
legendary
ass
ship.
gargantuous ships lah, like head of the fleet, the kind of thing.
Warship? Do you mean
Yeah.
warship?
Yeah, warships. Definitely warships. Sometimes oh no, not longships. Definitely warships only, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
anything else you guys want to do? If not, we will commence through downtime in order of you guys' names, I guess.
I am actually overweight now.
Lols.
Overloaded.
Says the negative
I only
2.
I have 8 strength.
Yeah, -1. Okay, fine.
Does anyone want a hooded lantern? I mean, I can see in the dark, so.
Why do you even have
You can give to head.
Technically, with Quain around, you don't need to worry about light anymore.
Yeah, okay, I'll just sell it for
Yeah.
half price.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of us can see in the dark? 1, 2.
Even if you can't,
Uh,
Quain can make you see 300 feet in the dark when you need it.
I go like ET and my finger starts glowing, and then I poke someone and then they can see in the dark.
I don't mind taking over. I don't have gold unless you want the gold because don't know when we might need it. Just
Oh,
in
okay.
case.
Oh, last for
All
an
right, you can
hour.
give to yeah.
What else?
Oh, you can spend spell slots to cast it. Okay.
Yeah, I could.
Oh,
I just usually don't have the opportunity to.
your character sorely needs a pearl of power.
I am still holding on to 9 bottles of Alchemist Fire. Did anyone
Why?
I
Why?
mean,
Imagine tripping and then just going.
Oops!
unquenchable fire.
With
Okay,
the kind of
bye.
HP that Snow has, I don't think she's gonna last one
Yeah,
turn.
she's not going to.
I mean, it's only 1d4 times, so it's 9d4.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is-
94 in one turn. Do you think you can take it? let's 94.
Yes.
27.
I would
Minimum
die.
is like 20 damage. So it's like all your health.
Yeah, I
That's
can take
I
it.
have 23 hit points.
Well, you won't die. Yeah. Well, technically you won't die. You just definitely go unconscious.
in the first
If
round.
we keep, I mean,
And then she'll
Out
just
of
burn for
combat.
3 more rounds. So she can last for 4
Yeah,
rounds.
and you can't like
Technically, if you trip over, you will only last for 6, 12, 18, 20, for like about 30 seconds before you die.
Well,
oh my god. I
yeah, I think
mean,
Alchemist Fire, I want to hand it off to someone because I'm terrible at throwing it anyway, so.
give
If
it
you
to
want,
Blarian lah. Blarian is good at throwing.
if you want, you could
Oh,
sell it
yeah.
too. But yeah, you could definitely keep it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Laren will most likely be able to use it.
Yeah, it's not a light attack, so.
It uses improvised weapon rules, which uses strength as
Mm.
accuracy
Yeah.
and damage. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
that works
has
nice.
advantage on a strength check.
Yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, I give the 9 bottles of Alchemist Fire to Valerian.
all of it.
Wow.
Oh no!
Careful.
But that just means that you're giving fire potions to a water woman.
Oh,
Well,
fine then. I mean,
how many do you want?
This is
I'll take 5, I guess.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll give you 5 then, and I'll
Okay.
just carry the other.
you can give it to Mogroth.
Yeah, he could toss it as well.
Oh yeah, Mugroth. Yeah, you like the rest? Something other than javelins to throw, I suppose.
Oh, something is loading. What could it be?
no, it's just the map. It's just the city where you guys are in.
Eddie, how far the Boulder Gate here? Boulder Gate. Hmm.
Good question. I'll double check.
Mugroth, are you taking the 4 Alchemist Fire?
Am I doing what?
Snow is offering you 4 Alchemist Fire. 4 bottles.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Seems pretty fun.
Oh,
Yep, that's 4 of them.
Plus what could be? Plus Daggerfoot. Oh, okay, so it's miles. It will more than likely take at least a few weeks by land.
wow.
Oh no,
Wow.
by sea, roughly about also 10 days. 8 to 10 days. This is further than
Oh,
that.
okay. All right. So I think we can go for the downtime if else.
Yep. Anybody else want to do anything? If not, we'll go through downtime right now. Starting with the very top, Sava.
I want to try to find news about Gavin or I'm Gavin. I don't want him walking around. I don't trust.
Find
I
Gavin
don't know.
during this downtime.
Yeah, I don't want him walking around with us. Well, not the whole one. At least the first week.
I'll say this will definitely involve research. Basically, you are looking around for news about anything about Gavin, trying to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You will
Okay.
spend a little bit here and there to kind of bribe people for information. So there'll be 50 gold
Mhm.
pieces regularly. Other than that,
Mhm.
it's just going to be 1 week.
Nah, I'll go with the base for now.
Okay, so
50
it's
gold.
just a regular. Yeah, just pay 50 gold pieces. On top of that, the
Oh,
first work week, you downtime will include lifestyle expenses. So, or we just do it at the end of your downtime, lah. It's fine. So,
alright, alright.
for now, it would be considered comfortable. Yeah. But yes, so roll me an intelligence check, please.
Intelligence check.
Straight intelligence, no bonuses.
Oh, I'm not intelligent.
You
Good.
search around for any news of Gavin, but unfortunately, nothing pushes your eyes. Goes like there is no news of a person named Gavin. No one's ever heard of this Gavin. No one's ever seen this Gavin. Even when you go to the beach, right, and like, have you seen, the person I came in with? Like, huh?
Some
Came in with
weird human. Weird
like you came in
human.
with all these weird people. Like we can't remember all of them. Is it like some of them left, some of them came, some of them left, some came. Like we can't remember, man.
It's gonna be
So
rough.
no news about Gavin,
Uh,
unfortunately.
sec-
Second week.
second week. What did I say? I want to do some. Oh, liches. Liches. Research on liches and maybe on the Valindra.
Hmm. Research on Valindra or research on Lich? Oh, actually, yeah, we can you can sort it out. So it's basically research again, lah. So it's another 50 gold
Yeah.
pieces. Anything else you want to spend on top of this for a bonus?
This
You
one I will
sh-
spend an extra 50.
50. So you can add a +1 to that roll. Roll me another intelligence check, please.
Oh, be better, please.
So you'll spend an extra 100 gold. Wow, dude, do you have
I will
inspiration?
use an inspiration for this.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm
And if you
pissed
roll
off.
another tree, I have no idea what to say if you roll another tree. That's what I can say. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, much better.
Much better. Okay, so with a 16, I will say you learn two pieces of information. You can basically ask me two questions. I will answer them to the best of what you are able to find out.
2 questions.
Mhm.
Can I think about
Shit,
uh,
technically now you could use one of those questions to ask about Gavin.
uh, shit. Man, I didn't think of a question.
But anyway, you're focused on Valindra and the Leech, so yeah.
Yeah.
Valindra the Lich.
Okay.
Is there anything that you want to know? If not, I'll give you random bits of information about Valindra the Lich.
I mean, it'll probably be dependent on what I find anyway, right?
Okay, so I'll give you
Um,
one random bit of information first then. So, I guess you probably want to find out who is Valindra.
yeah, her back. Yeah,
Her backstory.
her
Where she come
backstory. Her
from?
backstory.
Where
Her,
was she born?
her origin. Her origin.
Her origin.
Oh no, are you talking about Valindra Shadow Mantle?
Oh fuck! You actually know? Oh no.
I know, so I won't say anymore.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know out of character, but I won't say more.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Of course.
Okay. You'll know that Valindra Shadow Mantle. Oh my god, the person that it actually affects, like Heather, Lena is not here today. Is what would you say? She is a lich, exceedingly strong-willed, deeply ambitious, utterly ruthless. There are stories of her devoted to a quest for power, and apparently, she is a servant of Zastam, who used to be the leader of the Red Wizards of the Thayans.
Servant of who? What's the?
The Red Wizards. Remember the dudes in the basement?
Yeah. I want more information. Apparently, we had to fight.
She is basically his right. She serves the leader, yeah, of the Red Wizards. Yeah, I'll say. I think I'll probably say. Yeah, I've said too much already. But yeah, she serves the leader of the Red Wizards, whose name is Zastam. You'll know that much. Because that much is
Do you spell it?
definitely
How do you spell it?
Sec. Hold on, let me get this. Stamp. Leader of
Oh.
the Red Wizards of the. She is like his right hand man, a right hand woman, basically. All right. Do you want to ask anything specific regarding this? I can answer. If not, I'll give you a little bit more random information. Up to you.
Would I know of liches and their
Liches what?
and their phylactery?
Would you know about liches and their phylactery?
Yeah. Are there any?
I'll say
Any-
with your prior knowledge in where you come from, you would know, yeah,
Mm.
liches definitely have phylacteries and all that stuff like that. So is there anything
So,
specific you wish to ask?
Are there any like lore or legend or rumors about where hers is?
Her phylactery is good
Yes.
question. Very good question. I would say since she okay, she's not. Okay, so you have no idea, in fact, where the phylactery is, from where you've kind of like come across the research. You've asked around, and there are rumors that you're not the only one searching for her phylactery as well. Several Ashvadite cultist members you think are connected in seeking her phylactery as well. So yeah, for the moment there is no like myth or story as to where she hid it. It might be well hidden, as most liches, you would know that. But even the Ashmedai cultists are actually looking for a phylactery. For what reasons, you have no idea. But you do seem that the Ashmedai and the Thayans have a thing going on.
Yeah, they do have. Interesting.
Okay, so your downtime is done. On top of that, you will just pay an extra 4 gold pieces. That's 2 gold pieces per week for your lifestyle, basically like for eating and your sleeping arrangements and all that. So that's settled. Oh no, it's for 10 days. Sorry, so it's 2 times 10, 20 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, it's per day.
Silver
Sorry,
now.
not per week.
I have silver now.
Yeah, paid off the silver. It's fine. All right, Cassava, yours is
I
done.
only have silver.
Okay, Mogroth, it's your turn. Is there anything you'd like to do for your downtime?
Yes. I'm gonna find out if the arena fights are still going on.
Oh yes, they are. You would definitely know that.
Then I'm going to spend 1 week doing that.
Ooh, arena fighting. Okay. Anybody else actually would like to do some arena fighting during their downtime? Now's a good time to like, do
Me.
it together.
I
Me.
won't be.
Me.
You won't be.
I mean, I want
I
to.
want.
I want to, but I won't be.
But
I guess
before I
You
I
can
leave,
will
bet.
as well.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take 275 gold,
Jeez.
and I'm gonna ask Quayne to hold it for me while I'm gone.
275.
Yes.
Here.
And I'm just gonna take 100 with me for
Okay. So
I
let me
want
just
to
have a
go
quick
with.
look and national fighting business.
Vlarin, join us.
Okay, so
Yeah, I was
this
gonna.
will be used if it's heading there, but we will use downtime rules for pit fighting. Okay, so each week that you spend pit fighting, you can definitely make a check of some sort, and we'll be fighting against the roles that I make as well. And for Mogoroth, it won't cost you anything to enter the arena during this technically this 5 days. As a fighter, you don't have to pay anything. So I just need you to make 3 checks: one athletics, one acrobatics, or one constitution check that has the bonus equal to a basically equal to the largest hit die that you have. So if you have a D10, I think, for a paladin, so you can add a D10 roll to that constitution check as well. On
I'm
top of
sorry,
that,
your volume kind of dropped.
sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better.
Okay, tell you what, I'll put this out so that in case you don't really get my idea, put this in the chat. So you have to make 3 checks: an athletics, an acrobatics, and a special constitution check. That basically you roll constitution, and the bonus there's an added bonus of adding your hit die to it, which is for a paladin, I believe, it's a D10. That is one roll.
Oh, did I accidentally closed my D&D Beyond? One moment.
Sure, no worries. But that's one roll.
I went to go and move it.
and-
I went to go and switch over to it and accidentally hit X.
Sure, no worries. At any point in time, you may replace one of these rolls. Instead of making that roll, you can do a weapon attack roll instead, using one of your characters, one of your weapons.
Okay, so you said an athletics check,
Mhm.
a special con check, and an acrobatics.
Yeah. But you can switch one of those with an attack roll at any time. We'll do one roll at
I'll
a time.
substitute an attack roll for acrobatics.
Can. All right. So you start off with one roll first. Just make one roll, and we'll work it out, I believe. Yeah. We can do all the pit fighting people together first, since you guys are all coming in together at the same time.
Okay, so it's doing this thing where it doesn't want to show on the screen, but it's a 21 in D&D
21.
Beyond.
Oh, yeah, it's just not connected. You probably have to like click on roll 20. But yes, 20.
No, I've got to switch something on my dice. I think for some reason when I have dice active, it doesn't want to switch it over.
Yeah. You could turn that on in D&D Beyond. I see it. 21. So let me double check. This is an athletics check. Alright. With 21, easy enough, Mogoroth. Your experience in the battlefield and in so far all the battles you had, you entered the arena with gusto as you fight against one of the newer incomers, a dwarf, a fighter of some sort. As you just clash with him easily enough, a few swipes of his sword, he drops his weapon. It's totally unprepared for you. He's like, "Oh, I give up!" And you win your first bout. Second roll, please.
All right, so the second one, I'm going to go ahead and use the attack roll for instead of acrobatics. Weird.
What did you
No, it
get?
doesn't want to let me roll at all.
So you're using an attack roll right now?
Yeah, I'm doing an attack roll, but why does it not show? Why does it not show?
Which one are you clicking?
You need to. I think you need to restart
dice.
Roll20. Refresh Roll20.
Maybe refresh Roll20 as
I
well.
don't-
But yeah, I have a look at you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try that.
Let me have a look at your character sheet. And let's very quickly.
It doesn't show the late one in the game log.
I'll double check. Yeah, it could be the beyond 20 settings in Roll20. There might have been some updates, so you might have to click on it in Roll20. That browser page that has Roll20 open. But yeah, I think I can make an attack roll for you if you need.
All right, let me try it now.
Yeah. Dice like icon should pop up.
It's
the like B.
Why is it not? No, but I mean, but it's just not showing the for my weapon. I've got my weapon equipped, but it's not giving me the dice roll for my weapon.
I mean, I've done it. I can do it. Seems alright.
I think you might be clicking the wrong thing because there are two different buttons for it.
I clicked both and they both work.
No, I mean when I hold my cursor over the swords, it doesn't.
Okay, so you move your sword.
There we go.
Your cursor over the hit.
There we go. So I got an 18.
Yep. Okay. That. I'm just wondering why it's not popping up. So can I just turn this off? Yeah, I'm gonna turn off like.
But it's still not. It's still not translating over to Roll20.
Oh, try again. Try again.
Oh, let me turn my Beyond 20 back on.
Ah,
that's why. Where are my add-ons?
It might have went up. But yeah, I see.
I forgot I disabled Beyond 20 because I was in a different game and it.
And it kept rolling.
That was my bad.
happens.
I forgot I did it. Now I can do it.
Okay, so I'll take that 18 first of all. During the second round of fights, you win all of them as well. So easy enough. You now have 2 successes in your second week. You steamroll all the competition, the newcomers and a couple of the older ones that you come across before in the pit fights. The half orc, the kind of exotic, like other world or other land, kind of like geisha fighter, and you fought this lizard man folk as well. And easy enough, all of them you win your fights. So your third one, what is your third roll going to be? Constitution?
The third one is going to be the Constitution check
plus the hit die. Okay, go ahead. So roll me a Constitution check, and you can add a D10 to it.
Wow.
Did that go in?
That's good.
Yeah.
And you can add a D10.
All right, and then add the D10. Okay, so 20.
Wow.
Oof. All right. So with a 20, your last fight, you come across the one person you don't expect. Pascal is in your last bout, and as you go through the first 2 fights, it is easy enough. But you come across the halfling Murat again, and you're not sure whether
I was gonna ask about that.
You're not sure whether it's because you've had so many fights this entire week, or it's just like it's wearing on your body. At the very last instance, when you swing to nearly get your hit in, you slip, and you see Pascal grab onto your neck, immediately charge forwards and start stabbing into your neck. You feel the blood rush from you as you go unconscious. You wake up in the infirmary about an hour later, having been told you have lost that fight. That's unfortunate, man. I thought you'd get a lot higher than. So you have 2 success over the entire.
I don't know. 20 is pretty high. I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
I mean, I rolled a 16.
Yeah, but it's still a failure, unfortunately.
So I mean, if you rolled better than me, you just rolled better than me on that one.
I did. Yeah, so it's just 22. So with that, you will still, however, over the course of the week, win 100 gold pieces for your efforts.
Wow.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Free money.
Oh, which reminds me. Just very quickly, Kasaba, can you roll me 2D100?
Oh,
Yeah, just
two D
very
what?
quickly. D100s.
2D100.
Yeah, just very
So
quickly.
first one,
I highly
first
doubt
one.
anything would happen. But I would also need you, Mogorov, to roll me 1D100.
Hmm.
A D100.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not sending.
just roll click
Now,
space. Oh, is internet's a bit fishy again?
yeah, it's not sending. I got a because I got a 4
Oh,
and
Mogorov
38.
82.
is fine. Yep.
I got
Yep, Mogorov is fine. Sorry, you got a 4 and what?
38.
4 and
It's
I
not being
38.
rolled an
locked.
82.
Okay. All right, you're fine. Cassava, roll me a d6. Shit, sorry, man.
To 5.
Yeah, just a quick d6.
Why is it 5?
Oh,
It's not sending.
5?
Why is it? Why is
5?
it not
Okay.
sending now? Just
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So, your search of Valendra, specifically,
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
asking of around of like going around like who's Valendra the Lich, causes some
How?
attention to be drawn to you as you kind of walk around town. You suddenly have one or two people kind of like walk past you. You see that they're actually like Mintan mercenaries, and then you see like some of the city
Okay.
guard kind of like walk past you as well. And it's hard to see.
Okay.
A crowd suddenly starts coming around you, and one of them kind of comes closer and tells you, "Questions you've been asking have been very dangerous for you and a lot of people. I suggest not to ask them again, unless you wish to get into a lot of trouble. Perhaps you will need to keep it low. If you wish to go about this again, I really suggest you do not do this." And the person just walks away out of the crowd.
And
You've basically been warned about your actions. That's about it for now. Mogrov, back at the fighting pits. Is there anything else you wish to do for your second week?
Well, I mean, the rolling I did was for both weeks, right?
Oh, that was just for 1 week.
Or that was just for 1 week.
Mm-hmm. Would you like
Um,
to do another week?
I'd really like to, but I'm actually going to go to Arlen after the first week. I'm going to go to Arlen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kind of tell him about. I'm not sure if the swords had anything to do with the Ashbodite cult, but I'm going to let him know about what we did to take out the
Mm.
Ashbodite cultists that were plaguing both the city and Helm's Hold. And I'm gonna ask him if he's heard anything like in the time since, since the storm and everything, just kind of if he's heard anything about like anything going on, or if there's anything else that he needs us to do for him.
Okay, so
And then depending on what he says, I might stay another week and fight.
all right.
But I will tell him that the sword that he gave me drew a lot of blood.
Well, he'll thank you, first of all. Let's all head back towards the fighting pits for a bit. And I'll turn this down. So,
Hey, what's I doing?
technically, Mogorath, you are over here in Arlon's quarters. As after your fight, he kind of congratulates you, hands you your winnings, because you kind of are like friends. And as you go about telling him what has happened, he obviously listens to it all and nods to himself and just goes,
But yes, you have done well. Saved the city. Many times. Fortunately, there's not much that I can reward you with besides the winnings of your fight. As for any other news in the city, as of now, no. I can even give you a little bit of news. Your acquaintance, Pascal, though you may have lost, gotten yourself a little bit of a nick on the neck, she is still champion. Hasn't really done much here. Hasn't been pretty much been here in hiding, in fact. Earning off a keep of the fights. Spending them on food and little trinkets here and there. But other than that, nothing to be alarmed.
so
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and fight another week.
yeah, go ahead. Roll me some checks again. I'm gonna do 3 more rolls. 1, 2, 3. So you can start off. Start off with
All right. So I'll do the. This time I'm gonna start out with the attack
yeah,
roll.
sure. Go ahead. Yeah, it's the order that is important, really. Ooh. As
How did I do?
the first week goes
bad.
about, unfortunately, you're not sure it's the loss with Pascal or what. There's news of like newcomers kind of like trying to kick your ass, basically, and a lot of them managed to do so during the first few fights. And unfortunately, you lose most of them. With that, that is 1 failure. Second roll, please.
All right. We'll do the athletics check this time.
And you're not sure if it's a string of bad luck, Mogroth, but the second bit of fighting that you go about
I rolled
during
a
the
2
week.
and a 3.
Yeah. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, it's unfortunately a string of losses non-stop. You are right now at the bottom of the table again, and unfortunately very far away from challenging the champion once again. You've heard of the champions challenge curse. Basically, whoever fought the champion once is doomed to hit the bottom of the table in the fighting arena and never recover ever again.
So one more roll, or
Yeah. Let's see whether you can break that curse.
so
Mogroth.
we'll do the con roll.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Mogroth. Oh, no.
Oh
Did I
man.
roll
Oh my
Did I roll
god!
a 1?
That's
I
a
can't see
3,
what I
2,
rolled.
1.
So yeah,
You should
even if I
have
roll a
drink
10,
the
Let's
Roy
learn to
if I roll
count
a
down
10,
with
it's only a
Margaret.
13.
We should start with 3.
2,
And then we head to
1.
2.
And that
We
is
will
it.
finish
Another
with
9.
1.
I actually doubt a 9 would help you because it is actually lower than all of the previous rolls together. Oh my god. And unfortunately,
Well, who's to say they didn't roll? Who's to say they didn't roll just as bad?
I'll let you know it's a 19, 12, and 16. So with that, unfortunately, you lose all your fights, Mogroth, the entire week. You don't earn nothing. At the end of the 2 weeks, you still have to pay for your, I'll say your comfortable state of living. So 10 days worth times 2, you have to pay 20 gold as well.
Okay.
So technically, you kind of like made a profit of 80 gold. You're fine. All right. Who else is doing pit fighting? You can do it now.
Me.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do yours now very easily. Since you're next anyway, you do yours lah. So Neko, go straight ahead and do the exact same things.
All right, so I will use the attack first.
Mhm. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Oof, that is a high-ass roll.
Wow.
No need me to tell you, but your re-entrance into the ring is astonishing. It smashes right through every opponent that you come across. All the newcomers, you easily wipe them out with your speed, your dexterity. And with that, second roll, please.
I will use acrobatic.
Mhm.
Oh,
Jesus.
nice. Not bad.
And you just keep pushing through every fight that you go through, and it's a matter of like one hit like kills or pretty much they run out of energy fast enough that they just fall down to the ground. Most of them are won like that, and with that you have won your second round. Third roll, please. This would be con. That's right.
Constitution.
Con
Yeah.
plus the okay. So your monk dice is D8, right? Yeah.
Yeah, D8.
Mm.
Wait,
So you
where
can
is
add-
Constitution? Oh,
So
okay.
you just roll Constitution, then you can add a D8 to that. Oh, that
Please
looks
higher.
good. That
Oh,
looks good. Yeah, you can roll a
1d8, right? 1d8,
Yeah, you
right?
can roll a D8 to that. Hopefully that will help you max it out. Oh my god, so close. So with that, you guess what? You also make enough of a wave to hit all the way to Pascal. And guess what happens to you, Neko, the moment Pascal jumps
Come
right
on.
out of the ring? She looks at you, just goes, "Oh, you think you're fast?" And you run at each other at such blinding speeds, the rest of the arena doesn't see what's happening. In the midst of this, you feel yourself get pulled, like your cloak just get pulled over your head. Your entire body get pulled down to the ground as you are like knocked unconscious. As your eyes open again,
No.
you are in the infirmary.
Ah, not again.
Yeah. And
It's alright.
yeah, the man there looks at, "Hey, you're back. Welcome back. Hey."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks.
Good to see
Well,
you.
at least I know what to do.
You keep it off, Can keep trying. And you see Pascal like walk past your infirmary door with a cacophony of like halfling entourage. Like a few of them basically just like laugh and point at you before they walk away. So with that, that is 1 week. Second week.
1 week. Still fighting. Wait, how much do I get? Or do? Oh no, no, no.
I can
just
add it
plus
together.
the-
Yeah, I add it together lah. Once
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
once since you do
Yeah,
two
right.
weeks in a row.
Okay. Quick question, Eddie. Can I use my astral arm ability
Sure.
for the wisdom check?
No.
For the.
You can make an attack roll.
Alright.
You can make an attack roll with your astral arms. That's about it.
Alright. Alright.
Hmm.
Alright. Okay. Let's go. Let's start it. At first roll, I will use my Constitution.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh, roll that D8 as well. I can tell you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so the first round of fights, again, you make your comeback, getting into the ring,
Oh.
easily knocking out the newcomers and whoever stands in your way. You swear, you even come across Mogoroth during one of the fights, and he looks at you, you look at him, you're like, "Sorry, Mogoroth," and you whack him unconscious. So that is unfortunate, but yes, you do win that round of fights.
You'll pay
The
for
second one. You've made a new rival.
Alright. For the second one, acrobatic.
Okay. Okay. For your second bout of fights as well, easily enough, all the way towards the championship. You are given one more chance to fight Pascal. Can you do it?
As the Pascal comes to the door, the entrance the entrance door,
Mm-hmm.
I cast my astral arm
Okay.
immediately.
She looks at you. Your puny tricks not gonna help you. Just runs into the ring.
Oh, okay. All right, attack.
Mhm.
Eddie, can I do? Oh, no, wait. You say first. Before after that, I will tell you how do I end it.
Okay. How do you end this?
How do you want to do this?
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Pascal so ego saying that he can defeat me. As I grab my dual chamber with my regular arm, and I play a song, like the Giorno Giovanna song, the piano theme. As the Pascal rush to me like he want to do at the Mogros,
Mm-hmm.
I start string my as I plug my string as the Pascal feels something like mystery energy coming from him, like it was time is stopped, and suddenly he just get punches multiple times, like no out of nowhere.
Okay. So easy
But
enough.
other people doesn't see, but
Uh,
other people doesn't see it come.
Yeah, easy enough.
It's
It
just too
looks
fast.
GIF
like
or it
you
didn't
have.
happen.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like you punched in, like you just made a singular move, and out of nowhere, Pascal flies backwards as if being attacked by 1,000 arms. There's like silence in the ring, and everyone looks at the body of Pascal, kind of like at the side of the wall, kind of like imprinted there by the force of your punch. And the body crunches down to the ground and does not stand up. And the crowd starts cheering. Knockout! 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 Knockout!
So the next
That's
round
so-
of assassins is Neko's fault.
Neko, you win all your fights,
All right.
and you are now crowned the current champion of the Pit Arena. I'd like you to roll me a D100, please.
Oh no.
Roll
Alright.
low, roll low. Ha!
Very
Ah!
nice. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Wow.
You're good. But
Wow, that's a good roll.
But as you are being crowned this current week's champion, after Pascal has like been holding the championship title for basically about the past like month or 2 months that she has arrived here, you have been the first person to knock her off. And as Pascal leaves
Wow.
the ring with her entourage of halfling all around her, carrying her like close to her body to the infirmary, she looks back towards you. She goes, "You'll pay for that." And she spits out a tooth in front of her as she heads back to the infirmary. And with that,
Ooh, she gave you a
Alright.
trophy. I would put that on a necklace.
The tooth, yeah.
Jimmy.
I
But
keep
yes.
saying my dual chamber like a ting, ting, ting.
So you are currently Neko, the Nash's Fighting Pit champion. This honor comes bestowed with a few things. First of all, you will have to maintain your title. You will need to attend at least 2 fights every 10 days or 2 work weeks to maintain your title
Alright.
or relinquish it back to the pit. On top of that, when you win any fights as a championship title, you will double the amount of money made for bets and made from any work.
Yes.
So
Alright.
for now,
that's good.
as the
That's good news.
champion of the Pit Arena, having won previously the 100, we're at the 100 first. This one, you will win
Alright.
400 gold pieces. Altogether, 500 gold
500.
pieces as the fight champion.
Yay! As I point the goal at Mogro. Hey Mogro, look!
Congrats.
Oh
Go, like I
shit!
said,
He's gloating at Mogros. Oh shit!
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it that way. It was well earned.
Oh, true.
No, I just like a childish, he get the first time do it Hari Raya.
Yes. Yes.
Some curses, McGrath.
But like I said, I would definitely go and pick up that tooth and turn it into a necklace.
I'll say Mograph, since you go look for the tooth, make me an investigation check. See whether you can find a tooth amongst the many teeth that fall in the arena. on a
The
daily
amongst
basis.
the many teeth.
Yes,
That's
yes.
funny. That is
It-
hilarious.
You don't think that the arena is filled with sand? It's probably filled with teeth.
And
dried
actually,
blood.
the sand is just the crushed
Yeah,
fragments from all the.
yeah.
from
You
all
look
the
you look
teeth.
into the sand and you realize it's not sand, it's teeth. It's just crushed bones, like lots of it, like a whole arena worth of it.
Minus
So
one.
brittle, so brittle that it is like sand.
No,
You can't find that.
-2 to investigation. If I roll a 1, it's bad.
You
Oh
also
my God.
lose like I think a gold piece as you're looking like, oh crap. No, I'm just kidding. But yes,
Oh my God.
you don't find the
Tooth
tooth.
fairy ate
unfortunately.
it.
Okay, Neko, you just need to pay 20 gold pieces on top of that for your lifestyle expenses. But your work week is done. End of Neko's downtime. Let's do Quain. Or who else is doing? Or nobody else? Oh, Valerian, right? Valerian wanted to do pit fighting as well.
Yeah, let Flan go first.
It's okay. I see Neko is champion, so I'll just leave it.
Oh,
I'll do something else.
Oh,
Really?
Larry, wow.
you won't necessarily like if you want the last fight, you still have to ask Neko because Neko has to accept the fight.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And
Then
if
I'll
it's a
do it
PC
for one
and if it's a
time.
PC versus PC fight, I will then allow it to become a full on like initiative fight.
come on, Valerian.
So
you don't want to be
you
a
have
champion?
to win. Yeah, you have to be the champion. And technically you would have to win or at least one full week, like three. I mean, one full week worth of fights, all 3 success.
Oh, let's give it a go. See how it
Okay.
goes. I
So the-
need the money.
Yeah. Okay. All right. First week. Let's go. What are you rolling first?
I'll roll the contract first lah.
Yeah, no problem.
Nice.
Plus D10. Fighter, right?
Yeah.
Ah, that's equivalent to a 19. All right. So Valerian, nobody knows of you, the newcomer to the fight. Easy come, easy go. All the people get knocked out in the first half, except for you, Valerian. You charge through, win all your fights, and that is 1 success. Second roll, please.
I'll do weapon attack.
Weapon.
Oh, no.
I will use my
Unfortunately for you.
inspiration.
Okay.
And
Okay.
reroll
Go
that.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Wow, that was well worth your inspiration. So on the second week, easy enough, going through all the exotic and all the old-time fighters as well. You also, at one point, actually go through one of the other fighters, Bangam, who is at one point like the rookie in line to kind of win the championship, and it's been knocked out. And one of the better fighters, you win that fight in such a method that even Dangam, who is the kind like he's surrounded by his entourage of like women and the playthings that he walks around with, looks at you, Valerian, as she puts the sword into the ground.
I admit my defeat. You are the most beautiful thing I've ever fought. You deserve to lose against. I quit.
And he puts down the sword. And he goes,
I will be your fan instead. Enough of these fights.
so you gain
You
a
have an
badge.
admirer.
Yeah, you have 1 follower. Your pit arena
Group page.
group page has 1 follower. You have a followers page now. Okay, so second roll, please. What will you be doing?
I will do athletics. Is it possible to do it with advantage if I use Giant's Might?
Yes, you will. I will give you that.
Okay. 19.
With a 19. Anything else you wish to add to that? Nothing else you can do already, right? Roll this.
Yeah, nothing else.
All right, with
Yeah.
a 19, you come across guess who? Neko, on the last fight. And Neko, this is your first time that you kind of had to like, how you say, fight for defend your title. Seeing Valerian,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of gung ho a bit, and Valerian's like, "Hey, what's up?" You just run over there and smash her unconscious. Valerian,
I stand inside.
You didn't even get a chance. Like, what's up? And you like reaching out a hand to like shake. Neko's like, what's up? And you just stand there stunned, basically, as he knocks you unconscious. So you unfortunately lose the championship fight on your first week. You will still get 100 gold pieces for your effort.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Second week, you want to continue some more?
No, second week I will go and work actually.
Do something
So
else. Okay, in that
we'll
case,
do
I need you to
first.
roll. I need you to roll a D100 first.
Oh.
Yeah, since you're doing something
Okay.
else.
Larin, you forgot I have another arm.
You are fine. So, what is the other thing you wanted to do? Anybody else want to do pit fighting already, right? So we can pretty much end on this.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. So, Valerian, what else would you want to do in the city?
I want to work for a week.
Any specific work that you're looking for, or just looking around?
Smith work
Smith
would be
work.
best.
All right.
Yeah, like apprentice. Not apprentice, but you know what I mean. Assistant.
Simple smithing work, or would you like to look for like magical smithing and stuff like that?
If it's possible to learn, I mean, like gain some experience, whether mechanically or not, then magical would be best.
Okay, so you go look for an internship at the Shining Knights and Armor, and you don't even meet the boss or basically the owner of the shop. There are enough like apprentices there and staff that man this pretty much large, many forged warehouse with a weapon shop, smaller weapon shop, and armor shop next to it. Across the street, you also notice there is this place called Licitious Handcrafted Weapons and Magical Weapons for Noble Causes. You see this elf, like female, who you assume to be probably the owner, Lisish. She is also looking for interns or people apprentices. Your choice, armor or weapons?
Armor, I guess.
Okay, so you head over to the dwarves, knights, the Shining Knights arms and armors, and you will spend your first week work kind of doing the most uncomplicated thing possible in the forge. You are basically
Making nails.
no, you don't even
No,
touch
like
anything in the forge.
doing
you are
running the bellows, right?
Yep, you are blowing the bellows for the next 10 work weeks, basically. At any time that your rhythm stops, you will be fired. So here we go. I would like you to make me a strength check, or the athletic check, acrobatic check, or an intelligence check with your smithing tools, basically, or performance. Your choice.
If I
You
roll
make
smith
three.
tool, do I roll strength? Oh,
It will be
okay.
intelligence.
Well,
Intelligence using a set of tools. Oh,
Okay, I'll do
your
athletic
choice,
first.
your choice. Sorry. It's not 3. It's your choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to make one roll, literally one roll. Athletics, acrobatics, or I'm guessing you intelligence with your spinning tools, or a performance check. Your choice.
Athletics, of course.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
That's good enough. So, with that, you actually earn 25 gold pieces on top of your like dealing with your lifestyle for the week. You don't have to worry about paying for that.
Okay.
And you learn a little bit, good enough that Dwarf goes, all right, you're okay for next week. So you come back from, like, anytime that you're able to do that, you can go back there.
Okay, all right.
So roll me another D100, please.
100.
You are fine. Yep, no difficulties, no complications come about. Your work week is done. All right, so we are done with
The lifestyle cost for the pit fighting week is 10
2
gold,
gold.
I think.
Yeah, so for 5 days it's 10 gold.
Okay, I'll minus that and I'm done. Thank you.
Sure. Yep, I'll do that, Mograph, no problem. I'll update it for you. Other than that, I think we're done with Neko. So it's only Queen and Snow left. Queen, what would you like to do?
I remember I commissioned a silver mirror with the local blacksmith.
Yep, easy enough. You got that already. No problem. That's not part of it.
It said that it uses up 2 work weeks, so I already used 2 days previously. So do I spend 8 days?
No, don't worry about spending days. It will just take the entire end of the 2 work weeks. You will receive that. So just assume you got it
Oh,
right now.
okay.
Assume you've got it.
Yeah,
You've
okay.
gotten it. Yeah.
Then I'll just use all of my work weeks for that.
You will get it. You don't have to spend any downtime for it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
automatically get it.
You ordered
Oh,
it.
I
You ordered it.
understand.
So it just takes 2 downtimes like to come for you to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just needs time to pass, not that I need
Yes.
to spend
You
time.
don't need to
Okay.
spend it. Yeah. Time
Then
just
I will
pass.
go to. Then I'll go to. Is there a local community or a local church for saloon? If there isn't, I'm going to make a local community.
One second. So church or saloon. Here we go. Give me 1 second. I thought there was. I thought there was. Am I did I read wrongly?
Usually there should be because she's like one of the bigger goddesses. But sometimes it happens.
There could be differences with time. Just give me 1 second. There should be in the protectors enclave. I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, wait, I don't see it. Give me 1 second. Nonsense. Not there. Moonstone never did. Organizations. Oh. Patience. Nope. Oh no. Give me a second. I need to search through my notes. This is something that I was supposed to look through. I totally missed. Maybe it's not in the book.
Eddie, I have a request. After this downtime, can we have a 10 minutes break?
Yeah. In fact, if you
After
want to have a break,
after
if you want to have a break right now, you can.
after yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you
Then
guys
I
need
want
to
to
break,
listen.
yeah. If you guys
Yeah.
need like a 10 minutes break right now, you can go ahead. Go ahead for it. I need to look up on this information. Tell you what, guys, give me 10 minutes. I kind of need to look for this information. It's a little bit.
Don't worry.
Yeah. We'll be right back as I figure this guy out. So, thanks, guys.
Bloody, sorry ya.
Tak apa, dendam je.
10-minute break, guys. We'll be right back.
Alright.
Don't turn into title and then grab me and eat me.
It's okay, it's Ramadan. I'm chill.
Wow.
After Ramadan, you can.
I let you have shower first. I let you raya.
Oh no! I need to take what do you call it? Butt subclass just to have what do you call it? Lucky. Not lucky. Body inspiration, right?
Yeah, body
The one.
inspiration.
Oh yeah. Alright. Be right back. I'm gonna go to Sim E. Want to order something?
Burger daging satu.
Burger again.
Ayam special.
Food Panda. Food Panda. Alright, be right back.
MCO tak ada Food Panda, bro. Dah curfew leh.
Hey Eddie, how was the KL right now? The COVID news is kind of scary me lah.
We are under lockdown from tomorrow onwards. It's in districts
Oh.
by right where I'm staying don't have lockdown, but it says Selangor, KL, and a bunch of like it's district lah. I didn't see the list, the proper list, but I know where I'm staying is not technically affected by right. But my family and all is going to maintain obviously once it's
Yeah. Because in Kuantan we have a community about the Kuantan WhatsApp lah, something like that. There's a news about during Hari Raya. There's a chance that Kuantan area is now is red zone. There's a chance that we that live in Kuantan cannot go outside, even across the daerah.
Kuantan,
Like I want to go to Temerloh, cannot.
Kuantan, how many case now?
Yeah. I'm not sure, but just a few days ago, there's a case. Yeah, there's a case. Six people.
Oh, okay lah. You're still alright.
6 people. Like
That means we Selangor beat you by thousands. Last like 2 days ago, it was like 3,000. So I'm not worried. You're not worried, man. I'm not worried. You don't have to worry. Kuantan is safer.
You want to compete, ah?
Don't need compete, man. You cannot compete with. You don't want to compete with. It's usually, I think the worst before was like at one point was Kuching, and then Selangor was like, you know what? We are Peninsular Malaysia. We should hold that title. So they decided to have thousands and thousands.
I started thinking KL like America, like there's a stubborn people all over the place.
It is exactly how you think like that, and it's not just America and KL. It is the whole fucking world. I can tell you.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's the whole fucking world. Like everyone once lags, right? Immediately start the search. India's one case now is the worst. Oh my god, I don't know what to say.
Oh, India. Oh, I don't want to talk about India.
Because because they spread the variant version of it. The part where the virus kind of like evolved.
Yeah.
So
And they make like
one.
No, that's one thing. The other thing is like they make like they make a fake portion, like if you what do you call take a bus in the dunk, something like that. Oh my god, are you
China
seriously?
pun ada. China pun ada. God.
Yeah.
But
I mean like where's the doctor? The doctor even use
when you don't have like when you have so many people living in poverty, right, and then you give them like something like a cure all, and when there is no choice because it is way more expensive to go see the doctor or you just don't have access, what do? You just take it lah. That's why those things can
sounds
spread
like
so well.
Yeah, sounds like our neighbor, like Indonesia, something like that. They also believe something like
not to say
mystical.
with Malaysia also like now a lot of these cases where there's like a bunch of old people kena con got sold, this kind of shit as well.
Oh, cool. I hate. All right, be right back.
Okay, go take a break, guys. I'll be here. Right, as back. Let's get this continued.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm back.
Yep, I'm back, guys.
Hi.
All right,
Oh.
Queen. So,
No local
Yes.
community for saloon?
no, in fact, you find out that it wasn't in the Protector's Enclave, it was in the Black Lake District. I was looking in the wrong place. You find that there is a temple called the Hallowed Temple of Saloon. It is it's in the Black Lake District near the entrance to the River District. So easy enough, you
Mhm.
find it. It's a small temple, easy, pretty much like a shrine with like an adjoining housing area for the priest here. And there are quite a few of them, at least what you see about 10 of them, and they are headed by a woman, an elf that introduces herself as Sahinin.
Mhm. I go and introduce myself.
And she's wearing her priest outfit. Basically, it's almost like a nun outfit, but the colors of it is all white on the outside, and you definitely see the symbol of saloon on the very front of the priestess garb. And she just goes, "I am Priestess Sehinin. I have been in charge of this place for some time. How can I help you, brother?"
Greetings, I'm Quinn, and I'm also a devout of saloon, and I take out my holy symbol.
Yes. What can I do for you today?
I would like here. I would like to participate in 2 weeks of religious service here.
Oh,
It's been a while since I've dedicated any of my free time to saloon.
that can be arranged very easily. And with that, you can have your 2 weeks worth of religious downtime here. So I believe that falls under again. Religious services. Okay, so you'll be here to perform any rites, any small like rituals that would be required of like priests such as yourselves.
And
I will-
help making holy water, handing out flyers about our
Pretty much.
religion,
pretty much,
etc.
etc. I will need you to make a religion or a persuasion check, your choice. Depending on what you roll, will depend.
Yay! I have a negative in both of those stats, but no worries.
Go ahead. Woo!
Wait, what kind of? Never mind.
Okay, so that's for the first week. Roll me one more for the second week.
Let's try religion.
Slightly better. Slightly, not really much. So, at the end of your 2 work weeks, eventually you get called again to the hall, the main hall where Priestess Sihanin is, and she pretty much just walks up to you, just goes, Father Queen, I thank you again for your services. I would just like to see you here more often if possible. Perhaps make this a more common occurrence. I would like to see
Of
more
course.
priests here. And
I will try to come back as many times as I can. And it is only recently that I've arrived to Neverwinter, and originally I was one of the more active members in my home community. So it's a nice change of pace that I have time again to dedicate myself to my religion.
that is good. All worshippers are welcome here in hallowed temple of Saloon. You, however, require a little bit more training. I can see your rituals need a little bit more work, I would like to say.
I nod and I tell them I am very much aware of my shortcomings. I'm not a man of much words. Trying to recruit followers on the street is not one of my strong suits.
She puts a hand up. She goes, Nevertheless, you did well, and we hope to see you more often. Thank you for your time. And you are basically left with, as you leave, you are not paid for any of your facts, for your favor, for your work here. Basically, this is like charity work that you've done. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually leave a lasting impression. So nothing really it's gained from this. In fact, you spend 2 work weeks here, and you still kind of had to go back and stay at the Beach Leviathan. They don't provide you a free stay here. Unfortunately, it's already filled up, and you will still have to pay for your comfortable living. So 20 gold pieces.
Okay, don't worry.
Other than that, roll me a D100. And hope to God you don't roll below a 10. Okay, roll me a D6, Queen.
Yes.
Join me.
Can't be worse than getting married, right? Yeah.
Does anyone want to get married?
All right. So
I think
No.
you kind of get an
No,
idea that you didn't do too well, but as you leave the temple, one of the elder priests, the ones that have been worshipping there for some time, the one that has been kind of quiet throughout the entire experience and doesn't really talk to you much, he comes up as you're about to leave and just goes,
You youngins are always spout blasphemy without realizing it.
and he basically tells you the words that you spoke out, trying to get people in.
You mentioned her goddess Saloon, but in the worst of ways.
And you basically have, in his eyes, spouted blasphemy. And though it may be out of by accident, you still did spout blasphemy, and it's leaving a very bad impression on him. But he just goes,
Time I see you here, if you do that sort of thing again, I will have word with the priestess.
I nod at him, and then
kind of scurry huffs off.
I ask him, may I know your name so that I may seek advice from you next
Before you
time?
can even ask that, he just huffs off. turns around before you can even ask a question. Doesn't respond to anything that you ask of him.
And I turn away and I roll my eyes.
Yeah, it's those like devout, zealous worshippers of Saloon. They're very old. They have their traditional ways, and some of the words you kind of messed up. You understand, but you kind of understand that you want to like get the general masses to understand the words. So you had to use certain phrases, even though it could be taken as blasphemy. Yeah, you kind of understood.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really a big deal, but this guy's making a big deal of it. That's about it. So, as that goes about, end of your downtime, Queen. Snow, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Finish with your downtime today. Snow.
Yes, I am here.
All right. What would you like to do for your downtime?
Yeah. I would like to carouse.
Carouse. It is okay. Who would you like to carouse with? The lower class, the middle class, or the upper class?
I'm gonna go with lower class.
I wonder why. So,
Oh no, that's the one that can get married.
yeah, no, not that. You haven't reached that late. You have to reach like Ozel's stage of carousing. He's already
okay.
max level already, so that's different. So, every week for the lower class will require about 10 gold pieces on top of your living expenses, just to cover any bribes or like drinks that you might buy for people, or to try to get to know those in the lower class. So, on top of that 10 gold pieces, is there anything else that you need to pay? No, apparently not. So, make me a persuasion check for the first week of carousing. See whether you make any new contacts.
Okay.
Holy shit!
23.
3 new allied contacts. God damn it! In the lower caste amongst criminal. Sounds
Well,
okay.
still is actually gonna see if there's any Thieves Guild organization other than because he knows that the Dead Rats are like a recent addition, but there should be others. So Snow would want to find out and just make contacts with them.
Okay. The first contact you make is a dead rat contact by the name of Grizzulk. It is a goblin, possibly around the middle age for a goblin. You can see the strained hair, the whitish like lips of of his hair around his eyebrows and lashes like all whitish, and definitely a bit dodgy as he goes,
Hi, your name's Grizzulk. Yeah, nice to meet you, Snow. So you're interested to join the Dead Rats, eh? Or at least something to do with them, eh?
Yeah, well, I was sort of just knowing the lay of the land. Know all the fellow,
Well,
unshady people, so that we don't step on each other's toes, that sort of thing.
Well, you'll get there, you'll get there. But you need to know me first. I'm Grizzulk. I'm your little person that you need to talk to whenever you need to get something sold underneath the table. You need to find some, for example, poisoner's kit that can help. But other than that, yeah, just grunt.
Well, I heard some rumors that your organization's been hiding. Well, been staying laying low lately.
Well, pretty much. I haven't gotten any word from them. I've heard rumors as well that currently they're leaderless. Something might have happened. This infighting.
Oh. Well, I mean, hope you don't get caught up in it too badly.
Well, I've got nothing to do with that. I mean, I'm just a low-type scum. You need me to do... find you a stolen item? Or perhaps a weapon that fell off a wagon. I can do that for you. But anything else? Might need a little bit more money and time. I can arrange it, I guess.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, I think for now, like Snow just reached out her hand, says, "Just wanted to meet your acquaintance."
Well, nice to meet your acquaintance. And shakes your hand, and you
And
can feel a very slimy, sweaty goblin hand basically grab your tabaxi
yeah,
paws. And as he shakes it, he just grins at you and this like wicked look. You're not sure whether he hates you or he likes you.
sense motive.
Mhm. roll me insight check.
Oh yeah, insight. Yeah, sorry, that's fine.
All right, what do you want to find out?
Is he being? How is he taking to like? Is he being cautious? Like, is he being malicious to me?
No, definitely not. In fact, with a 21 insight, you know this is probably his main go-to character, like someone that's just really dodging the inside.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, he is practically harmless. That's what you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's not
Okay,
exactly
yeah,
going to
and-
like betray you without any reason, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Snow would raise among the future
That's-
business.
That is just your first contact. God damn it. Second contact. Oh, roll so high. Oh, make life difficult for DM. Here we go.
I thought that's how the game works.
Yeah, you thought right. Okay.
I
So,
mean, you're a player, so you understand.
says the guy who made me make up 2 shops in one in one session, motherfucker. First one, I want to go to tailor. I was like, okay, I can do tailor, no problem. Next one, I go to furniture shop. You son of a bitch, chill out. Oh, all right.
Alright.
Chill out. Okay, so with that, you will meet this man. Oh, what is his name already? Ah. He was Elias's contact. What's his name already? Do you remember? Oh, crap. Okay, I remember he's human. Okay, so his name is Lord. Weird name. All right. So you see this like middle-aged, balding man. Looks like he is basically might be a cart driver or some sort. He basically goes around the town, kind of around with his cracked wagon wheel. So to say, it's not actually cracked. He basically uses it as a cover to kind of gather information. He's basically kind of an investigator slash like lookout, and that's what he primarily
Okay.
does. He mostly spends his time in the Protector's Enclave. Unlike Grizzle, who spends most of his time in the Vegas, like the lower districts,
Blacklake?
like the like close to like the edges of the chasm. He actually like stays around one of those like huts, like makeshift
Okay.
huts. As for Claude, okay, he at first introduces himself as a simple merchant, but then you realize like it's weird. This guy like going around with this broken wagon wheel, and there's nothing. You look inside the cart, all the boxes. After a while, you realize they're practically weightless and empty as they kind of jostle around the cart. So you kind of realize that it's actually a cover. And after a little bit of talking and kind of like paying a little bit of more money to bribe him, he goes, okay, fine. Yes, I am not who I am to be. I understand. He goes, can't exactly tell you who I'm really working for. You know, this guy's gonna kill me. I just say they're up north. If you ever been to Luskan, up north ain't great. But I basically go around, look for information, pass information back and forth. I work with a few groups here and there. I learned about the dead rats, and I've supposedly met contacts with the Harpers, but I'm not sure whether that's really true or not, that it's just lying to me. But yes, I can give you a few more contacts in town if you need. If you need someone to have your lookout, perhaps you need bit more information on certain locations, I can do that for you. I can be your guide.
Who are the harpers?
Who the Harpers? Never heard of them? Yeah, it's a bit of a secretive group, I would say. Yeah. If you know the Order of the Gauntlet, Lord's Alliance, the Harpers are pretty much a similar faction, but they work towards a greater good. And they don't like to be involved in name calling and any kind of honor and titles. So they kind of like to work underneath the scenes. Don't even want to be known that they're there. I mean, they're there.
Well, since you mentioned you knew some harpers, I'm actually
I knew one, I
interested.
think. I'm not sure. I can arrange the meeting.
Yeah, if you could just let word know.
If that's the case, where are you staying? I'll send word for you.
Yeah, at Beach Leviathan.
All right then. I will send perhaps a message privately to your quarters and to let you know where to meet this contact.
Sounds good. Glad to meet your acquaintance. And this is we're like at the outside, I guess.
Yeah, you're
like,
right outside the you pretty much near the like a river near the Protector's enclave. You can't exactly cross over into it. He's spending most of his time like in the Black Lake district and around town in the Protector's enclave as well, like back and forth. So he just goes,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I get around a lot, but
Yeah.
you need information as
Yeah.
well. You know.
Yeah. No, would pull out her wineskin, sip a bit, and say, "This is pretty good stuff," and hands it over.
He puts his hand out. Don't drink. Fasting
It's
season.
actually just water. She doesn't, I don't actually drink either.
Yeah, but he goes fasting season. Sorry.
But other than that, yes, that is your second contact. My God, third contact. Ah,
This is just the first week.
this is what happens when you roll so high on cruising. Don't worry, this is nothing compared to like what this tiefling bard in my other games been doing. He's basically reached a level of cruising that the whole town basically thinks he's he's their best friend. Okay, so you meet one from there, one from there, all the lower class. All right, I will say, technically, even though you've already met her, you will strengthen your connection actually with the
Darla?
yeah, with Darla of the Little Rats. Is it?
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, she also well goes, well, nice to meet you again. If you need any help, as I said, I can help you out. But nothing has been going on with the dead rats. Been quiet as not.
Yeah. They've been. Yeah. They've been really quiet. Yeah, but
I mean,
I guess that's a good thing.
it happens, I guess. If they want to lay low, things happen. But I mean, for now, we're just doing what we do best. Surviving.
How is your how are the fellow orphans staying living conditions at the moment?
You don't have to worry about that. We stay where we need to stay. We have our places.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's
So,
good to know.
You're living life pretty well in the Beach Leviathan. Why are you trying to get us a room there as well?
Well, I mean, I think they might not have enough rooms, but if you have enough.
I mean, we're pretty
Well,
small. Could all share one room. Share yours. I'm kidding. She just walks off. We're used to the city, and if we are inside the room, we can't see what's happening outside of it. So, this is where we belong. Don't worry about this. We've done this for a very long time. And she
Oh,
says this
nice.
as a 10-year-old.
Wow. Life's
Oh,
hard.
she's 13 years old. Sorry, she's 13 years old. She's like a little bit older.
Still.
Yeah, but still, yes. She just goes like,
Wow.
"Been doing since this I was
I-
born.
I have-
Don't have to worry about it."
I'm 10 years old.
I have my respect, but at the same time, it seems that
I have 10 years of experience on the streets. Don't you worry about it.
10 years old, 20 years experience.
Sounds perfect for an entry-level job.
Entry level job. Any entry level job. Most.
Yeah, they just want your working experience and not your actual age.
Especially if you're doing anything to do with computing. And coding. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So
Okay.
you have your 3 contacts all done. That was your first week of carousing. Please tell me you do not want to find 3 more contacts. No! Okay, what do you want to do for your last week?
Um. Well, actually, I would then want to find out independent, parallel to Claude.
Mhm.
Want to find out more about the harbors.
You would need to do research on that, and that would
Yes.
cost you quite a tiny little sum. Okay, so research it is. So 50 gold pieces for the week, and any 50 that you spend on top of this will give you an added bonus on top of your roll after a maximum of 300 gold pieces for a +6. It will be a what is it again? This intelligence check. So your choice.
Could I? Wait, I thought I could use persuasion to.
No, this is
no,
this is
this
straight.
isn't.
Yeah, this is straight research. Yeah.
Oh, let me check my intelligence is. In that case, I'll.
Stop whipping yourself, Kasava. God damn it.
Kasava
You hear
is
the room
practicing
next
the
to you.
whip. I guess their practice was the whip is not paying off.
In that case, I'll sink 100 gold into it.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, that's just in 2, so +2 to that. So, roll me intelligence, and we'll add +2 to that roll.
Yep. Wait, sorry. I mean, in 100 totals because it's 50 base, right?
Oh, 50 base. So you add an extra, so it'll be +2, so it'll be 150 gold pieces altogether.
No, sorry, no.
Oh, 100 total is just one
sorry.
extra.
Just one extra, yeah.
Yeah, just one extra is fine. Yeah, so +1 to that roll.
Okay. Just
Oh.
basic pure intelligence.
Yeah, pure intelligence +1 to that.
17.
Oh, 18. So you will learn 2 pieces of information about what you're searching for. Specifically, is there any question that you'd like to ask? Or I'll give you random information about what you're looking for.
What's the joining process like, and
For the harpers.
yeah.
Okay. There isn't any like joining process, so to speak. Most of the time, the harpers hand it out usually by invitation only, as with most other. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, it would technically harpers would be one of those. Yeah, that don't simply take anyone in. It would be by invitation only.
Okay. Let's see here. And secondly, is how extensive is their activities in Neverwinter?
What do you mean, how expensive? Oh, how
Extensive.
extensive? Like, oh, how extensive? Oh,
Like, is this their primary base of operations, or like are they centralized here, or is it just like sort of like a small branch over here?
so you kind of learn to know like what is their operations like here. I can give that to
Yeah.
you. So, easy enough. You gather enough information that you kind of not only find out like there is a Harper cell, according to what you've learned from Claude and your research. You have no idea who leads the cell, unfortunately, who's within it, whether Claude's even part of it or he even knows the person that he speaks of. But
Yeah.
you will know that this Harper cell here, yeah, I'll give you location. So apparently they will, yes. So there is a popular tavern within the Black Lake district known as the House of a Thousand Faces. That place apparently serves as supposed meeting place for the Harpers.
Okay.
As to whether it's a headquarters or it's like a place, you're not as the place like where they are based in, you're not sure. You definitely know that they meet there.
Okay.
It's a much smaller tavern, almost like a imagine like a coffee bar, kind of like
Like two
like a-
tables over there, and that's it.
I would say it's more unique than that. Imagine as the shop goes in, it's all mannequins placed around. The mannequins are kind of like placed around in different like poses, and they hold different drinks and things in their hands, and it's like it's more of like aesthetic. And within it, you see a lot of nobles. But at most, this place is filled up, maybe maximum like 5 people at a time.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's really small. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's I would guess I'll check it out, but that's like
You know, the
not
millennials
my-
like to come here often to grab pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah, avocado toast. Okay.
But yes, other than that, that's all you find out. So you can minus off 20 gold pieces as well for your 2 work weeks of lifestyle. But I believe that is all. Roll me a D100 just very quickly at the end of
Wait,
your
hang
week.
on. So it's 20 gold for lifestyle, and then it's 10 gold for the carousing, and then 100 gold for the research.
Extra.
Right?
Yeah, extra research. On top of that, I
Yeah.
need you to roll two D100s.
2D100.
Yeah, one for each week. That was done. Ah, you're
Oh,
fine.
and I
Yep, nothing. Yep,
for
you're
me.
fine. Anything that is not below a 10, I don't have to worry about. So, nothing happens. No complications during your work weeks. You are fine. End of your downtime. I think we are done with everyone's downtime. Is that correct?
Yeah, everyone
Sure,
except
sure,
Heather,
sure.
who isn't
Sure.
here.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll handle hers next week once we can. But technically, it is the end of the 2 weeks of your downtime, and 10 days has passed, and it is technically the last day of chess, third month of the year. You guys are all in the beach Leviathan, kind of figuring out what you want to do. What is your plans?
Well, we could check out the quest. So yeah, Snow would check out the quest board.
Right, heading towards the quest board. No quest today, unfortunately. No missing people. It's been surprisingly quite quiet in Neverwinter. There is an odd job here and there for looking for pretty much escorts or companies on boats that kind of like head out towards the sea. But it's basically just basic work, nothing really of a quest sort of thing. And
Okay.
tavern itself, surprisingly rowdy, a lot of people. The events that has transpired, obviously with your notoriety in town, kind of called for more customers. Arek's obviously happy. He's never complaining as long as there's more customers that he can tell about the fight that happened here with the heroes or this wandering tide. And you can hear the story again and again, and it gets old almost to a point. But you guys are all here, had your downtime, long rest, and kind of like pretty much digging into your breakfast, deciding what to do for the day. So, is there anything you guys would like to do?
Guys, you know how the Valindra village has Ademon's ring?
I'm
Well,
sorry, you're speaking really softly.
Yeah, it's quite quiet.
let
Can't hear
me-
you.
Let me try to find my.
You guys be sitting in the back. Very good.
Who is Valindra?
She's supposedly the leader of the.
Ashmedai.
Yeah,
Valindra,
it's
yes.
the thing, is it?
Adamon has his. Well, Valindra has Adamon's ring. His
Ademon's
sort of
ring, yeah.
forcing him to work for them.
Yeah.
Sounds
So-
dangerous.
Who's Edimon?
Yeah.
You know Ademon.
Valerian hasn't
So,
met
like-
Edimon. Yeah.
Oh, Valerian doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, Edemon is Miss Lord owns a few warehouses and factories around here. When
We
there was this
burn.
rat attack, yeah, it was all like centered around in his one of his warehouses. That's how we met him.
Yeah, we burn one of
Okay.
his warehouse.
Alchemist fire?
Oh crap.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Actually. Well, she's a lich.
What's
You
that?
mean this Valindra?
This Belinda.
Miss Valindra.
This. So like maybe if we find her, maybe we can trade it for the ring.
Mm, I mean, wait, she's a lich, so like, what does that entail?
Well,
Liches are usually dead spellcasters. They are very powerful, generally.
Oh,
And-
well, yeah, like compared to wait, what's this? Ah man, the current wait,
Alden Vargas, you mean compared to him?
yeah, compared to
Uh,
Alan Vargas.
I
Usually a lot more
she
powerful.
could probably kill us with a snap of a finger.
Yeah, that's. I don't think we should really tackle that at this point if we can't handle them.
Yeah. Though
Okay, we need a
I
training
mean-
montage.
the training montage is
10 years
is
passed.
the finding the phylactery.
Level 20
Is the
later.
finding
We're
of
ready,
the
guys.
phylactery.
Out of character, my other party got wrecked by Valindra, but it's a totally different campaign, so it's not Neverwinter. It's not Neverwinter.
PTSD.
The finding of the phylactery is the training montage.
But yeah, we
The
totally got
phylactery
wrecked by her.
heist.
We totally got wrecked by her.
Yeah, she is very the OP. So, what would you guys like to do about that? I want. So, anything else you guys like to discuss?
Well,
No.
Okay.
I've got some contacts that I could send out and ask around about the. Well, I mean,
Snow,
she's powerful, she says.
as you're mentioning this, you hear the tavern door open. As you see the small this, puck, the one that's been like delivering messages to you guys within the beach tonight, and he runs straight towards your table. Message in hand. Runs over towards you, Mogoroth and Snow. Looks at both of you. Looks at his hand. Passes one note to Snow. Like,
Oh,
he's trying to hide it, but kind of looking at
Yeah.
Mogoroth.
yeah, Snow's gonna try to palm it without anyone else know. Like,
It's quite
really
obvious
palm it.
as he hands it to you, as you quickly palm it. But he
Ah,
goes,
he hands the wrong note.
another message. I mean, a message for you, Sir Mogoroth. He passes you another scroll before he quickly runs off.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
so-
read it.
All right. As you read it, it is to the Wandering Tide. Oh, to the members of the Wandering Tide. Much has happened, and I believe we are in need of quick discussion in my chambers. Please meet me soon as possible. And at the very bottom, it says Lenges.
Ooh, but just here.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, and Snow's gonna just sort of peek at hers as well.
Well, then Jess is the harbor master, right?
Yeah, the La Harbor Master, yeah.
Your note, Snow, goes meet meet at the top. Hold on. Meet at the top floor of the private quarters of the beach Leviathan. Tell Harag. What is it now? Tell Harag that. Oh, what is the notice already? Lenjes. Give me a second, yeah? There was a note.
Mhm.
Just skip this now. All right. Tell Captain Harak that you are here to meet the other captain.
Oh. Okay.
And with that, that is nothing else. But what would you guys like to do?
Mm.
Uh,
I'm gonna say.
What
So
time
you're
of
gonna
day is it?
Jets?
Right now would be early morning.
Well, I have I'll tell the party about the message to see the the harbor master.
But I've had the powdered silver. Right? Already got
Sorry, what? You're breaking in and out. Hard to hear you.
the powdered silver. I
Powdered
already got them,
silver.
right?
Yeah, you already
Then I
got it
bought.
that
Yeah.
time. You just paid the 102.
Uh,
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Yep.
So basically, I use them all to make holy water.
No problem. You can do that during your downtime. But yes, you guys have a message from Lin to meet Linjes as soon as possible. And one of you has a contact to meet in the private
Yeah, I
quarters
think.
of the Beach Leviathan.
Yeah. Snow turns to the West Fire says, so you wanna go up and meet than just now? I mean, seems pretty urgent.
I'll go wherever there's work.
Yeah, I mean, Felix, I don't think she was too happy about us messing up that cave spelunking. But yeah, let's give it a go.
Okay, so all of you start heading up towards Linjes's chambers. You ask, well, technically,
Yes.
Andrella just tells you guys if you're heading to see the harbor master, her quarters are upstairs. And you head up to the chambers upstairs, the second floor, all the way to the third floor, right here. You see, there's nobody up on the upper decks right now. It's still morning, so it's still early. And this place is usually only used for kind of like very big drinking events. And the right side, like they have bigger, longer tables for huge parties. And on the left hand side, there are 2 bedrooms, or technically 2 rooms that you see, with stairs heading up to them. And you head towards the one with the door. Knocking on it, you see the harbor master open, looking towards your Lenjes. In her scarred face, not even a smile, just at best a smirk, as she looks towards you all. Well, long time no see. How have you all been doing?
Yeah, I mean, the dead rats who sent us off, they're currently in hiding. That's all we can find out, really.
Come in. And she ushers you all into a small chamber next to her bedroom. Standing around, just a small like office couch area. There's the table as well, desk and chair, but mostly like quite a bit of sitting area for you guys. And as you guys all come in, closes the door behind. Just goes, I've heard a lot of news. A lot has happened. And I'm surprised you all didn't care to speak to me about any of it. I thought we were perhaps working towards something. It is, after all, partially my harbor. She looks towards you all. Well, nothing to say for yourselves?
Well, I mean, I thought we were focused on the Pascal and the um, dead rats, which I mean, yeah, they've been like in hiding. That's
Yes,
all.
perhaps you would have, or like, would have told me that they were cultists and all sorts of nonsense. But I digress.
Yeah, actually, that is true.
She goes,
Well, actually, it
I
was
don't
the
care
rat.
right now. I did send you all on a little mission, and I can see perhaps you weren't very interested. And I can understand there wasn't much of a reward for it now that you are famous. No?
Hmm, Well, I mean, when the streets are being filled with swarms of rats, in investigations kind of on a low priority.
I understand. So, regardless, you did not pass me any information about uh, what you could do about Pascal. So, I will assist you in this matter. Well, firstly, you need not worry about your access around the city. You are heroes. The word has reached Lord Never Emperor's ears, and perhaps he is pleased, perhaps he is intrigued. I do not know. But you are given a little bit of leeway around the city. Just be careful with who you deal with. Some of your investigations has raised eyebrows. The mercenaries, amongst the sons of Alexander, and many other groups here, inclusive of mine. So, I think we can still work something out. I too know that Pascal is under the protection of the Nashers. Though you not be able to do anything about that, I no longer need Pascal, um, how do you say, removed from this picture. I need information. So, if you help me retrieve Pascal from where she is right now, bring her here unharmed so that I may question her, perhaps there will be a little bit more of a reward for you.
I raise my hand and tell her. I mean, uh, the truth is, I've been fighting some sort of, uh, gamble fighting, something like that.
Oh,
Because
you
I
went
do
to a
not
pit fight.
care about your fights with the Pascal. I know you are current champion and that you have dethroned her. Perhaps you can use that to your advantage. Draw her
Yeah,
ire, get her to be weak, and perhaps strike when it is necessary. All you need to
okay,
do,
okay.
as she looks at the rest of you, is bring her back to me. And I need her alive. Unconscious, maybe, but alive. I will need to interrogate her. She holds information about the dead rats, about things that I myself wish to ascertain. And if you're really here to help me with this, you can be present for interrogation as well. This I promise you.
That,
Well,
think
I'm
that
okay with that.
sounds good, Mogor.
Or-
Gross, are you there?
You talking to me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Are
We're
we ready
already
to go
back to
talk to
Peter.
Linjess?
Yep. We're already talking to Legends.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted a little bit. What was that last thing you said?
Oh shit. That was a lot. Basically Legends.
I know that they want us to bring Pascal in,
Yeah.
but what did you say after that?
Um yeah, just asking whether you're agreeable with it.
Do we have any idea where?
Yeah, we can. No, uh, do we? Is there a particular thing that they're after Pascal for, or they just want us to bring her in?
She's telling you that she needs information. Yeah. She knows
Okay.
things about the dead rats. Pascal knows things about the dead rats, and like, she needs the information that Pascal has. What information?
She
She hasn't mentioned it.
actually says we can join in the interrogation as well. So,
But she did, yeah. She
Yeah.
did say you, if you manage to do that, you can join into the interrogation as well.
Okay.
On top of that, she will honor her 500 gold pieces that she Is it 500? Yeah, it was 500 gold pieces that she offered for the
That she
capture.
withheld because even though we discovered them when she didn't know about Pascal.
She thought you all would be able to remove her, but instead you gave information she was unable to. Yeah, but she will honor it this time. 500 gold pieces.
Side check.
Sign check.
Well, you don't simply agree to things without like laying the things out. So you didn't really negotiate well, is what I'll say.
Snow was gonna say, well, since we now have the cards on the table and we sort of know they do have a whole horde of were rats with them, how about can we discuss some, danger pay up front?
I
Oh,
do suggest something. Perhaps your methods previously were not great enough. You attacked from the front. I'm looking for a little bit
Well, we
more
know we
subterfuge. I do not
no we
want.
attacked at first level.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. But she's gonna go. I do not want you guys to be found out. I know that she is under the protection of Alon, of the Nashers. If he is to find out what you did, I don't think he would be very happy with that. I know you are friends with him. Perhaps you can discuss these matters, but know that you are treading very dangerous waters. I perhaps prefer if you did not mention the reason or needing to capture Pascal.
oh, you want to go assess it.
What
Basically,
sort of
I do
what
not
sort
want
of
this to come
information?
back to me. And if you are
Sort of,
connected to this, obviously it is connected somehow to me.
sort
If you are
what
found
sort of
out,
information do you want
I
from?
mean, yeah, to be fair,
I will
this
draw that
place was
information
run by
myself
dead rats.
from Pascal. I do not, unfortunately, trust any of you enough to get the kind of information that I require from her. You will be here, you will see what it is, and perhaps
All right.
decide then. But regardless, I cannot explain too much.
Very well then. I suppose so. Right, guys? Clear enough. No.
Yeah.
Bring Pascal here, and we
I
take
just feel
our
like we're
payment.
being used again.
He goes, "You are, but this time you are being paid, as promised." Also, I
All right,
believe
let's go
some
get
of
Pascal.
you, she looks towards Snow, Cassava, and Heather. Some of you perhaps might be interested with the information that he might have, she might have, in relation to the dead rats and other things.
All right.
How you go
I'm
about
okay with that.
accomplishing this is entirely up to you. But know that if you wish to, I don't know, attack her, aggravate her, this will cause a lot of issues.
No turns to
Be-
the rest of the party and says,
Is
"Looks
there
like we have a
is
heist on
there
our
any leverage
hands."
you have over Pascal to make her come willingly?
We have the
Unfortunately,
arena
no.
champion.
You are my leverage.
We have the arena champion.
You can
Oh,
decide
talking
how
about
you
chat.
wish to do that, but I suggest not doing it in front of me. I do not wish to know your plans. After all,
Before okay,
yeah.
I want to ask you, do you know anyone that has a good alchemist singing? Like,
She raises an eyebrow. Sorry.
do you know anyone that has anyone that very good at alchemist, something like that, or potion, maybe?
She looks towards you. I perhaps may know of someone, but I don't see the reason why I should give that information to you for free.
Uh, if possible, this your information of this person might help me to, facing the past. because
Oh.
Well,
I
that
have
is
my own plan.
unfortunate, and for you, and not for me, isn't it?
Snow to
Hmm.
Aslan just. Well, is there anything that can safely knock a were rat out?
I would pretty much think that if you knock them hard enough on the head, they'll probably go out.
Eh,
Okay. Well, stunning strike it is.
Well, there
I
you
mean,
go.
Well, stunning strike gonna head down. Alright, guys. What do you guys think? I'm okay with it. I mean, I
Yeah,
can knock
Sure.
him out. I mean, I can knock him out. Like, you know,
just don't use your that
Are we leaving?
astral
Are we
arms.
leaving before? Are
things.
we leaving her office before we talk about this?
As long I have keys, so no problem.
No, seriously. Are we leaving her office before we discuss our tactics?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
She doesn't seem too interested hearing our tactic, but we can discuss it outside the
I don't.
her
I
office.
don't want to discuss it in front of her.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's go out. Let's
I
go
mean,
out.
yeah, the less she knows, the less,
All right.
the more plausible.
Yeah,
She
The,
prefers it
we.
as well as she opens the door for you guys and leads you all up.
Thank you.
Yep, go right ahead.
All right. So let's find a private place to talk.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll ask the captain for it, and I was just gonna head downstairs.
All right.
Uh,
As you guys are left upstairs,
oh,
Snow, you head down very quickly, heading towards Captain Harag.
Yeah,
And he looks at you.
Yeah, yes. Can I help you?
yeah. I was just wondering whether we have a small private room we can use for discussion.
Here, no small private room on this ship. Big private room. I
Hands you a key.
take the second room on the top floor. On the right.
And also, then Snow sort of leans in a bit and whispers to Harag, saying, "I'd like to meet this other captain of the Beach Leviathan."
You see Harag immediately look at like the person sitting next to you, Dane. Like this is pretty much like they're drunk at all the time. And
Yeah.
he just goes,
Come over here. The other side of the counter.
Yeah.
and as you head over, kind of ushers you to the back. He just goes,
Take this.
he hands you a small pin,
Oh.
a silver pin.
Mhm.
As you look at it, the pin is in the shape of a crescent moon with an instrument inside it.
He goes,
Well,
Here,
that's pretty.
take that. Get upstairs. Knock on the door.
Like
Up
all the way
okay.
upstairs and knock on the door. And as he tells you
Yeah.
that, you realize he means the harbor's master's door.
Oh. Okay.
As you start heading up there towards this realization, everyone
Oh.
sees you coming up, holding.
Yeah, Snow's just gonna stow away the pin and
Yeah.
like with the key and say, "Okay, yeah, we got one room here." And yeah.
All right. So you have access to one room to speak privately in. There you go.
Oh no. I'm stuck.
He's-
Door stuck. Door stuck.
I cannot enter.
That's okay. I'll move you guys. No worries. So yes, you guys have a small private meeting room here for the Wandering Tide. It's very barren. This wooden off would have been like a dining area. There's not exactly like any pictures or anything hung up here. It's pretty much just the side front of the ship. Simple long table here with enough chairs for at least 12 people. But yes, you guys all grab a seat, sit down, start discussing. Go ahead.
All right. So, as far as assisting the harbor master, I am prone to say no. And here's why. Arlen seems to be kind of the devil we know versus the harbor master, the devil we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they laced our success almost with a little bit of extortion, kind of forcing us to work for them to get something that we wanted. Whereas Arlen gave us something to do that didn't necessarily benefit him that I can see. Everything that the harbor master has asked us to do, you've got to know that there's some kind of benefit to that harbor master, and I don't want to be a courier for someone who's not going to give us information.
No, honestly.
I mean,
Well,
But it's
I
up to,
mean,
but it's up to the party. If the party wants to do it, I will assist.
I mean,
I'm just putting
well,
in my
Pascal
2
has
cents.
been. Well, I mean, I think we all agree Pascal is bad, and we need to
I
get
have a
around.
problem with
Help.
Arlen in general. But
Well, now I'm actually
Why-
wondering. Now I'm actually wondering what Pascal's deal in this is.
yeah, I want to know why Pascal is working for or with. How does that relationship benefit?
Well, I think Arlen mentioned. Well, I mean, if we are to trust Arlen, Arlen said that he only
he was a
benefited
champion.
from the pit fighting.
Yeah,
I mean, but you know, you could lose your title back to Pascal the next time you fight her.
that's true. However,
Also,
it
after
sounds
you've
not
won
fair.
your championship, Pascal was still at the Nash's fighting pit.
Does he sitting at the
Champions room, no
champion
lah.
seat or what?
Champions room,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Your room.
All right. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
you have your own room. You have your own room.
yeah, let's go. I mean, it's not
But
a sleeping room, right? At this,
Yeah, it's only during
right
your
now, I would
fights.
say
yeah.
right now I would say let's keep this to a fact-finding mission. See if we can't get a little information about Pascal and maybe
I mean,
what her plans are, and then we can make a decision from there.
well, I mean, I can use my championship, to meet her. Try to have a conversation. Or if the party insist to capture her, I have a plan, but I want to hear your suggestion.
Well, I don't want it to get violent unless it has to, because
Oh, no.
I don't want to break our alliance with Arlen. I think our alliance with Arlen is much better than our alliance with Lin Jess, based on history.
I mean, from what I remember, Arlen does say if Pascal is gone or maybe dead or whatever the hell is happened to her, the business of the pit doesn't, how do I say it, decrease or something like that. Doesn't affect to him now. In other words, that's why. So
Well, if she becomes less important to him because she lost and there's a new champion and it's not her, then we can revisit the idea of bringing her in.
yeah,
But if there's still some reason that they're still in alliance, even though she lost and she's not the champion anymore, then I'd kind of like to find out what that alliance is about before we go and do something stupid.
No,
Because
I mean,
right now that we're being randomly attacked by the dead rats, but I don't want to be randomly attacked by the dead rats and the Nashers.
Oh wow!
I have an idea.
yeah. Don't
Like
forget we
during the night, you get stabbed by real rats. During the day,
I mean,
Nash is walking around town.
if we find out that there's something that we can take advantage of with their alliance, maybe if it's something that alliance that we don't necessarily like, we might be able to try to drive a wedge in between the two. If he doesn't care about her status, then that makes it easier for us to act without impunity.
Oh, okay.
But if we take away a meal ticket for Arlen and the Nashers, that could be a financial loss of that kind could be enough for them to come after us.
Probably.
Because I'm
I mean,
fairly certain money is involved.
yeah, I
And if
start
Lynn
thinking.
Jess is in, and if Lynn Jess is involved and she's offering us 500, she could probably make 5,000.
You assume
Ah.
50,000.
I just think that she's going to benefit more from what Pascal gives her than what we will. I can promise you that.
Well, I mean, we can make our own investigation. I mean, we can investigate Pascal first.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Demand him.
Let's do a scope out and fact find first, and if we
Yeah.
screw that up, then we'll go to Plan B.
When what's the plan B?
Historically, we always, we've always had to resort to Plan B.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it doesn't hurt
who
to
knows?
try.
Maybe
It doesn't hurt to try a Plan A.
maybe this will be the one time that Plan A works.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I suppose for Gross, you will handle the plan A, but for the plan B, I have suggestion here. I was wondering if I am able to give Pascal a sleeping potion on his string or something like that, and we capture him, or maybe bring his man or something like that. I don't know. You guys decide what to.
Well,
I just want to pass.
I sort of have an idea. Ireland's
Yeah.
fighting pit. They don't allow, well, outright killing, right?
Yep,
And
that's true.
Pascal outright hates you right now. So,
That's why I suggest
what if
sleeping
you
potion.
challenge? I say, well, yeah. What if you challenge Pascal to a fight to the death, away from the fighting pit? Out of Aaron's ire, and while she's away
Interesting.
from the fighting pit,
Interesting.
you can ambush them. Well, they're probably gonna ambush us too, but
I mean, yeah, if the plan A doesn't work, yeah, we can go with that. I draw her in some place that outside the pit, and you guys can prepare or something. But don't kill her.
Throwing this out. I've recently to read.
You're cutting out, sorry. Missed that.
Recently learned to read mind.
Oh, you can read mine?
How?
I know thought can
You can detect thoughts now, is it? Yeah, I knew it.
Oh wow.
What am I thinking right now?
Class detect thought.
So you read the thoughts of your certain creature.
I don't believe you can read my mind.
Class detect thought.
Okay, so right now you read that he doesn't believe that you can read his mind. Yes, exactly.
That's what I say. That's what I say. You can't
It's
believe
so
I
stupid.
can read
It's
mind.
so stupid. Oh my god.
I'm like, you wasted a spell for that?
Deeper.
Oh, Pro Reaper! Oh my god, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, is it a spell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
advantage.
Are you holding your shield?
Yeah.
Advantage.
I'm attuned to it.
He's attuned to it. As long as he's attuned to it, all attacks against him. While he has it. Yes.
Yeah.
Where's my thing for
if
D&D
someone-
Beyond? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, with advantage.
You said wisdom save, right?
Yeah, with
oh no,
advantage.
I've got a +5 to my wisdom.
It's not level 6 yet.
You try. You probe hard, Cassava. You literally see Cassava just straining as like a single drop of blood like drops down from your nose. and nothing comes through, Kasaba.
In your armor on your head too? It must be all that armor you wear.
It's quite some method acting.
Are
Kasaba.
you okay, Kasava? You're bleeding.
Must be all that armor he wears.
I'm fine.
Pogros, do you have a mind of Batman or something?
All you see is a blank wall, Kasaba, just a blank wall.
Are you wearing 2 inches of any metal other than lead?
Is your armor made of lead? Are you wearing on your head?
I'm wearing splint mail.
Just wear a tinfoil hat.
That's
mean-
such thick
As
armor.
far as I know, splint mail doesn't automatically come with the helmet since they're like magic.
Yeah,
since they're
yeah,
magical item
yeah.
helmets.
That is correct. You can also
Is this a
assume
Magneto?
Kasaba.
Is this a Magneto helmet situation?
Kasaba, it's a 1 or 2 situation. It's either he is so strong that you cannot read his mind, or 2, he is so dumb there is nothing there to read. You are not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's the latter one.
Is your intelligence score 3 or lower?
I would choose.
Oh, okay, Eddie. I want
I'm
to check
so
that
I'm so dumb you die of thirst.
I can't believe. Why can't this be an int save?
All right.
Oh yeah,
okay.
in save you would have had a shot.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So I want to ask Eddie. Eddie, based on the battle that I have fought past, how do I estimate how does she fighting?
It seems that over the course of the time, you have gotten stronger and she's kind of stagnated.
Oh no, I mean his strategy of fighting.
Same.
The strategy.
So it's like the
Okay.
same strategy, and you've gotten like more battles in you over the course of time, and you feel like your experience is actually a little bit more than hers right now. So that's why you beat her in the previous.
Oh.
Yeah.
So basically, she keep using the same method, but the
You
difference
feel
is
she's weaker than you in terms of like fighting strategies already by now.
oh okay. But the different okay yeah I can see. The problem is she has a buddy, a gut.
Yeah, he has a posse.
Well, you guys are a posse.
Well, guys, if you think, well, I guess the plan B is you have to fight him. That's the shortest thing I can think. For the plan A, Bogros, how do we want to approach her?
I would say let's. If for some reason we end up getting into a combat with her, no
Let's do
spells,
outside,
no damage spells, and no ranged weapons.
Obviously.
May I suggest
If we're
that
gonna
we
if we're going to attack to subdue Pascal, we have to know right away that we're gonna have to use subdual damage for the fight.
Morgos, may I suggest that the plan A we do it outside the pit, if possible.
Question is
I mean,
where?
that's
Is planning. What is?
You mean plan B?
Actually, it might actually be a good idea to actually meet her in combat in the pit.
Oh, okay. So basically, yep, I think that was
Meet her in combat in the pit and like taunt her.
Well, not necessarily taunt her. Try to
Ask
throw
her
some
questions.
phrases or something into the fight that might actually make her curious enough to approach us on her own.
I think I can do that. I have a pressure as a champion to challenge her if
Because in the middle of combat, we might be able to rattle off a phrase or something that we can basically kind of pique her curiosity, throw her off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
well, I can do that.
Because if we try to approach her in a hall or something, she's likely to have her entourage with her. If we can throw up some offerings of a meeting or a private meet with her where she's not around other people, then we
Well,
might be able to pique your curiosity.
and how was that supposed?
Well,
Well, that's
I mean,
gonna be.
I think it would just basically depend on how well we do it.
Well, if you want to do in the battle during the battlefield, the battle pit, it's gonna be hard because some of us need to go fight her. That's for sure.
Myself, I
if
mean
we
myself.
able,
I'm not.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not going
you might be
anywhere
ready. You might be
inside
ready to
the
just
pit.
throw. You might just be ready to just throw your astral arms through her face. Which I mean, I'll stand by and cheer you while you do it. But
all right.
I would say if we try to use a little bit of guile instead of having to resort to Plan B or Plan Revivify once we fail,
I wave my
then
hands.
Great. Yeah, great.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
just,
would
it's
say
just
let's.
revivify me.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you want, well, if that's
Well, like
the
I said,
case,
we have the best chance of getting her alone on that battlefield.
Well, isn't the fighting pit? Wouldn't we be surrounded by Nashes and her entourage?
We'd be surrounded by a bunch of people yelling and screaming and not listening to a word we say to each other.
That's true.
that's well, maybe I can made up with the pit master. Set up a fighting between just her and me. And
Well, you're the champion. I don't think you
yeah.
would fight until the very end.
No, I can, Eddie. I can make a proper
You haven't
fighting
asked.
like I want.
You
Oh
haven't
yeah,
asked.
okay.
And there's no guarantee.
Yeah, you're the final trophy fight, so you wouldn't even be in the first couple of rounds.
But you can
Yeah,
always
just-
ask to issue a challenge if you want. You just never did, and you never asked whether you could.
Oh, okay. I need to ask about the pit master. Is it the pit master or the fight the what do you call it again?
You could ask
The
the two
manager?
brothers, Antos and Max, the two dwarves that are
Oh,
basically,
Antos and Max.
Yeah, they will
Oh,
basically
okay.
tell you.
All right. All right. In that case, first we have to meet the dwarf first if you want to do.
But I'd kind of like to meet Pascal in private first. I mean, there's no denying we have animosity between our groups, but I would be willing to forego my animosity towards her to find out why Lynn just wants her so much.
Well, in that case, I can ask her maybe because she already hate me, and if I ask her to do something like maybe like for example, hey you let me meet me outside like we have a talk or something like. If possible. How about that?
Yeah, I'm up for doing that.
Yeah, all right. So, but okay. But first, let's go meet the dwarf first. I need to ask about the a proper fighting, a proper check. If I want to make a VIP, something like that.
All right, so easy enough.
Oh yeah, what I mean, you have to announce you're gonna fight that week, or is that what it is?
No, basically, if you asking whether you can challenge Pascal.
Or other fighters.
Yeah. So
okay.
as you head over towards the fighting pit, yeah, the two dwarf brothers are there, and again, you can ask. You're basically asking whether you want. What are you asking? Yeah.
As a champion, do I have
Max and Dennis,
allowance
sorry.
to? Yeah. Okay. So I asked Max. As a champion, do I allow to challenge any fighters that I want?
And Max and Dennis
anyone.
just kind of like stare at each other like, the hell? Looks at you. Goes, yes, I mean, you're the champion now, but why would you want to do that? You might lose.
Some fighters are, kind of interested. Winning is not important to me.
I
I
guess.
have what's important. Yeah.
I mean, we
What
could
important
set up
is
an exhibition
Alright.
match between you and who you're interested in challenging, I guess.
I whisper to him, Pascal.
Both of them just looks again at each other. Crazy! Just beat her in a fight. That's the proof. You want to beat her again?
Yeah, we have me and her had something to do.
And Dennis just goes, wait, Max. Perhaps we could make it a grudge match. You know, Pascal would be interested. And Max just goes, yeah, grudge match. Got some money in that. Alright.
Wait,
So,
wait.
we'll set up a grudge match between the both of you. Pretty much a revenge of the ex-champions. You know, champion against ex-champion. But you've got everything to lose in this match and pretty much nothing to gain. So, are you alright with it?
Well, right, I will think about it first, but I will tell
You're
you
asking
when I'm
us.
ready.
So I'm asking you. Do you want this? Want it? We can set it up for you. Don't.
Not right now. Not right.
What?
That is a
Ready.
good idea. And Dennis goes, yep. I also recommend you perhaps don't waste such times with this. You've got everything to lose, my friend. I mean, you're just champion. Enjoy it.
Okay. Well, thank
Alright.
you, Max.
See you
I
around.
appreciate it.
Alright, and they head back towards the pit fights. You do not have an inn. So what do you want to do?
I will go back to my party.
Yeah, there.
I
They're right
tell
next to
him.
you.
Yeah, alright. So, yeah.
So what's the plan now?
Well, we can ask him to go outside, Pascal. Maybe challenge him. Fight to the death, something like that. Not in here. Possibly not in here. I mean, Pascal really interested to kill me.
Don't see the point.
I mean, I'm assuming Pascal's going to be climbing the ranks of the fighting board again. So,
He
I mean, I
wants
guess
to
as
be
long
the
as
champion.
we show up to the fighting pits regularly, Pascal's bound to show up.
So I guess we're gonna just keep coming here every day.
Let's just watch her. If she come every, if she does, we can make a move. If she don't, then I will make a proper,
Yeah, the thing is, we
I
don't
got
know.
a better idea. Let's just
All
do
right.
another week. Let's just do another week of arena fighting.
Up to you guys.
So, yeah.
Technically, you have nothing chasing you in terms of like quests or time constraints.
That
Do
wo-
whatever you want.
That works. Like,
Well, this is a quest.
yeah, but nothing else
Oh.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, and then the rest of us could sit in the sidelines, ready to jump in action if anything goes wrong with Pascal.
The people not fighting could actually try to get some information outside the fight.
That's true.
Sounds
Well, I suppose we have to camping in the pit. I suppose so. Around the pit.
I believe investigation is a skill on everyone's character sheet.
Yes.
good. What character sheet?
What is that? I don't know.
What is investigation?
Wait, I'm on record.
Are you an agent?
I mean, if you don't know what investigation is, your intelligence might be your dump stat.
No, but I mean,
Talk to the guy who have negative.
I know what investigation is. It's just
Do you though?
Oh, no.
Do you? What is the definition of investigation?
Oh my god! I need to find my dictionary.
Yeah, I also can't remember to be very honest.
I think I know what you mean. Yeah. It's like the elves use like some carved dice, but like it's weird shaped dice, and they roll that, and they have like parchments and all that. Yeah.
I have no idea, Neko said. What the hell you say?
Nice.
But however, then
Is that
I
what
suppose
happened when you
so.
stab someone? You stab
Oh.
someone, they die.
I think I have a book I can bring out. And
You
we
stab
can,
them with a dagger, and you just take out a d4 just roll on the ground. You take 1d4 damage. It's going like, what?
I investigated.
like those things like we have a table. I could sit on one end and now bring the book in.
Oh, interesting.
Start your own D&D
Let's
session
put it-
inside my
let's
D&D
put
session.
this
Yeah,
in
go
the-
ahead.
Let's put this into RP words. While those of us are in the arena fighting, the people who aren't fighting can try to subtly ask around for some information that might benefit us outside the ring.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's a good plan. Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Well, I mean, that will take our next session lah for that. Because if we want to fight, if we want to wait the Pascal come,
I think we can do that.
yeah. Or maybe we can do a shortcut like challenging him.
Also,
So technically, whoever's
But-
fighting, I would need to know, and then who is like, alright, you just need to know who's fighting technically. Yeah, you can. You can.
fight.
Hmm.
Oh,
You can try something. I don't know what you guys are trying to do. I'm not so sure yet, but it seems you will be doing basic investigation, like heading towards the
Well-
fighting pits, like what you did last time.
Well, since Pascal is not the current champion, Pascal has to go through all 3 rounds of fighting. So
Yeah.
there's a good shot that one of us will be able to be in the ring with Pascal before Neko ever gets.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
To her.
One of us need to participate in the
So if
battle.
one of us can actually create the opening for someone else to add to it, we have basically 3 rounds of combat where we could kind of talk with her.
May I suggest?
you would have one round
Alright.
of combat. I mean,
Well, I mean, each.
whether person, yeah, each
Well, I
person.
mean, whoever is in round,
If
whoever's in round 1 with her, if they get her, and whoever's in round 2 with her, if they get her.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not guaranteed we're even going to get to fight her.
But
She
you-
might end up fighting other people.
yeah, and she might even lose, but if she does, you confirm
But
she will meet with
Ultimately,
Neko.
she.
Yeah, she will definitely
Yeah,
meet with Neko at the end.
you get. Well, you
So
guys
if
are
we fight her,
fighting
do we throw the fight?
Oh wow!
cannot throw the-
Whoa!
Wow.
This is like some huge like Ocean's 11 shit right now. Yeah, but if you, yeah, it's totally a caper. so-
Morgoth slams his sword onto the ground and says, "No, no throwing the fight. You fight to win, or you fight to win, or you don't fight."
You fight or you die.
Well-
Okay, just checking. I have a -1 to intelligence, so just making sure I'm with the plan.
You're asking a paladin of Torm if it's okay to cheat?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're not fighting for fighting's sake. We're fighting to.
Oh no.
Remove
Oh
some from the
no.
tree.
Semantics. Here we go. Semantics with the lawful paladin. Here we go.
You don't fight dirty. You fight smart.
Mm.
But sometimes we don't have to fight at all.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm lost.
Guys, relax. We don't have to fight. I'm the champion here.
Wow.
So rematch?
Wow.
Right
Oh,
now?
there are other grudge matches going on.
I mean, best case scenario, we're able to kind of hint at a secret meeting with her during the fight. Worst case scenario, one of us gets to beat Neko's butt.
I mean, bloody, you are 10 feet away from me, so I can still hit you.
Do remember, Neko, that the fights in the pit are not like you roll initiative fights. They
Yeah,
are
I know.
roll against
I
each
know.
other. Yeah, athletics against each other. So good luck, man.
Yeah, she
You want to
has
fight
advantage.
Valerian's athletics? Go ahead, man. Up to you.
And 1%
They
for
will
me to get
be crowned a
ridiculous.
new champion that night. Everyone's coming for you,
Oh man,
Neko.
I wish.
Who wants to be champion for long? Doesn't stay up there long.
I mean, there's Valari, Morgoth, Wayne, and Kasaba try to take
In this
my
group itself,
crown.
there is easily 3 people out for your head.
Oh no.
I mean, even Heather, if Heather want to join, I mean, she can kill me.
Heather's not bothered. She can kill you. She doesn't need to
Oh
show
yeah,
it. Yeah, she's not bothered. She knows she can kill you. She doesn't need to show you.
first shot
Suddenly,
miss. That's just a warning. Second shot critical.
I don't like fights. Oh, all this sweating in the arena, so dirty.
I don't know. The number of
Ridiculous.
times Heather has put holes in things and blown up people's heads. Why are
I
we even joking
mean,
about
it was
fighting her?
at the nearest 5 feet, right? Don't like to be very close.
Oh my. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh well, I guess supposed to. We have to wait. Pascal come on the next fighting, I guess.
I would say you could just arrange
maybe-
like the next time, like you just speak to the dwarves, like when is Pestle coming in for a fight, and then you can go that day. We are all joining that
Oh.
fight.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was like,
I
why
will
do
ask the
it this
dwarf.
way?
Yeah.
Why is it like I put in this
Yeah.
out, they come to me? When it's like, what are you doing? I come to you. God damn it.
All right, I will ask the dwarf when the Pascal comes.
All right. So
Yeah,
Max
you can call
will
me.
Go.
Yeah, got things on for Pascal. I think she's recovering this entire week. So next week onwards. Probably about 7 days from now.
Oh well, we have time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have time for that. No worries.
You guys, I'll technically give you guys 1 more week of downtime next week as you prepare
Yay!
your caper or your plans, how you would like to meet her or capture her or kidnap her. You guys have an extra 1 week of planning. It may not be used for downtime, but if you want to use it for downtime, you can go ahead. But this extra week of time will be used for you guys to like plan out, maybe meet some connections, maybe negotiate some things behind closed doors, discuss before this final plan of like meeting Pascal within the ring will happen. You guys have a full work week, and I'll say 7 days lah. A full work week at least, and an extra 2 more days.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so
Morgoth.
Yeah.
All right.
go ahead.
No, okay.
Yeah,
Go
ahead,
first, go first.
Yeah, no. I was about to end the session.
Okay. Morgoth, I have a plan here, but I don't know if your character allows it. Are you there, Morgoth?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so this is the plan. If let's say Pascal managed to face me, I have a plan that I can throw my trophy and give it to Pascal. Not as like a
Is
not
there
I
a
giving like a
trophy?
charity or something like that, but I giving him like a like a pity or something like that. Make her like frustration, like like I give it to her like you're pathetic. Take this trophy and go away, like something like that. I'm mocking her in other words.
She goes,
Yeah,
okay,
something like
takes
that.
it and just walks off. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
I win.
And then at
Peace
the
through
same
the
time,
fight.
That's all I ever wanted.
It's all I ever wanted.
and then the Pascal. Okay. But at the same time, I can ask Pascal if I manage to challenge her fighting to the death outside this pit.
I tell you what, Neko,
Which mean
even you
Alright.
would know that is such a convoluted way to go about doing what you want to do.
You're
You're taking 3 extra steps to take that one final step, but you can just take that one final step.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll
Yeah,
say.
just
Like,
You're taking 3
out.
extra steps that don't guarantee you anything. That when you can just take that final step, which is, why don't you just challenge her to the death?
okay,
Right?
that will do.
It's like,
Yeah, that
oh, I
will
want to challenge. I want to fight. I wait for you to fight. Then you fight in the ring. Then I lose the fight to you. Then oh, you frustrated. Then I challenge you to the death. It's like, why? End of the day, it
Any
doesn't give you
logic.
anything. It gives you nothing. In fact, it gives you worse. Because you already given her what she wanted.
Okay.
She's like, why do I want to fight you? If you die, go die. I want to fight you to death for what I have what I wanted. Then you
Yeah, I
basically lost
forgot about
everything.
Pascal.
Yeah, you are basically giving all your cards to get nothing in return.
Yeah, that's true. Oh well, let's go until next. We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, you'll have to decide. But if you wish to throw the fight, that's fine. I'll give you that extra week of planning lah. So basically, we'll handle the session. You guys again have
Yeah, that's
another
true.
group maybe
Good.
come to a conclusion what really going to do, and then we will head towards the fight day itself. What will happen?
Yay! All right.
But you can assume it's something exactly like what happened during Neko's fight day when you guys first entered the pit. Something like fighting 3 rounds and a bunch of different competitors. And whoever's inside there has a chance to win.
Yeah. Eddie, how does it work for the champion? I can agree or not agree to fight the last fighter.
You
or what?
cannot not agree.
Oh,
You are the
I have to
champion.
fight the final.
Yes. And not only
Oh,
that,
okay.
every week, every 2 weeks, 5 days, you must fight one time to maintain your championship.
Fight
You must
okay.
do one defense fight to maintain your championship.
Okay.
Yeah, at
You
least
have
one.
to fight this week.
So you memang have to fight this week. If you fight this week, then it's actually fine. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about it. But if you don't fight this week, next week you must
Alright.
fight. Yeah, kind of thing.
Wait, I need your bless.
Fine. Bless only lasts for a minute.
Oh no. Alright, fine. Heroism potion.
Oh yeah, lasts for an hour. Not bad.
Yeah.
Wait, you
heroism
drank
potion,
yours.
I
You
mean,
guys drank yours. You finished it. You have no more heroism potion.
Yeah, I did drink it.
Lol.
But I can buy it.
Okay, guys.
I
Tell you
can
what,
still
we're
buy
gonna
it,
end
yeah.
the session
Yeah,
here
alright.
tonight. Thank you guys very much. for joining
Alright,
in.
thank you.
We will come back next week, as I said, with the extra 1 week, do everything and confirm again what you guys want to do. But think about it a little
Alright.
bit. Also, Snow, up to you what you want to do with the information you have, and be settled next
Yeah,
week as
I
well.
was actually going to go talk with Lenjas afterwards.
The moment I'll say this, the moment you head over by yourself, like once everyone's kind of done talking, head over the door, knock on it, then just looks at you like, "What you doing back here?" You show the pin. Len Jess's eyes immediately soften and open, and just looks at you. You come in. Closes the door behind you, and the scene ends as you guys have a private conversation. We will talk about that private conversation at another time, but
Okay.
for now, that's what has happened. So thank you guys very much for joining us on Neverwinter Nights mission. I will see
Yay.
you guys next week.
Oh yeah, Eddie.
Yes.
Is there SP or anything?
Is there XP? No, my friend, no XP.
Oh no, come on.
I would
And
love to
our-
give you XP for your incredible role play that you've shown me today, Neko. But unfortunately, I think to be fair to everyone, let's just keep it 0 XP for all. So
Oh.
yes, for now, yeah, don't worry about
Yeah.
XP. You got so much XP. 3 sessions, 1 more XP. Hey, chill out, man. I need to
come
stop
on.
the.
Give-
I need to relax from fighting every session. I've been doing it for like 10 sessions in a row. You have no idea how that feels like. Okay, it literally feels like every combat has bled into each other.
Alright, I
because for
understand
the
that.
most part they have. It's called not
Yeah.
letting us rest.
Yeah. And that's for your game. I'm talking about other campaigns bleeding into this one as well and stuff like that. So back and forth. By the way, guys, thank you very much for joining. I will see you guys next week. Have a good night.
All right.
All right.
Ciao.
Thank
Everybody
you.
have fun.
Yeah. Have a good week,
Bye.
everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh. Damn, these Pascal are so hard.